Welcome. Can you hear me? My headphones are weird. Yes, now I can hear me. Welcome to Sam Roberts Show. The phones just started working, like literally just now. 866-969-1969. 866-969-1969 is the number to call. This very special, I guess, last version of this show, the show as we know it now. I kind of wish that the phones had started working like 5 minutes from now, because we were trying to figure out, first of all, like my vibe today was feeling like, okay, moving forward toward the future. Like, wait, if you thought that I had a lot planned now, wait until you see what the future has in store for Sam Roberts Show. And I'm bringing my people in today. Nicole Ryan is going to be here in a little bit. DJ Whoo Kid is going to be here in a little bit. Like the original crew. And it was like, yeah, this is the original crew, but look how much we've grown since this Friday show started. And we're moving on, and we're going to go daily, and blah, 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 blah. And like the phones don't work immediately as we're starting. I didn't know there's some kind of set. I don't even know why we have the setup. I don't know who has access to the voicemails, but I was testing the phones myself in here because I'm a one-man wrecking crew. Okay. I don't just host the show. I also test the phones before I host the show. I know you're sitting back going, that's very impressive, Sam Roberts. I can't believe you know how to do all that. How can you not just be sitting there trying to come up with brilliance? You have the focus and the wherewithal to sit down and say to yourself, okay, 3 hours of brilliance filed away. Got it. I'm going to dispense it out little by little to make sure that it all comes out in the right timely way. At the same time, I'm going, but I want to talk to, some of the people out there. I want to make sure that we contribute, that the fans contribute. So let me make sure the phones are working. And I called it up myself. And there's this horrendous, I don't know if any of you were calling in while that song was playing, but there's a horrendous voicemail system that we have set up. It's like, thanks for calling. I think it still says Opie and Anthony, the voicemail. I guess I didn't take notice of it, but it goes, thanks for calling. Travis, did you hear it? Does it still say Opie and Anthony?
No, but Paul just confirmed that it does say Opie and Anthony.
It does, yeah. It says like, thanks for calling the Opie and Anthony show. No, they probably haven't called that in probably, 10 months, 11 months? Please leave a voicemail. Do we have access to those voicemails at all?
I don't think any of us have ever heard of this before.
It's just...
I would love to hear the voicemails.
I know. I think it's just people, they just hit one to record a voicemail, and then a tone just comes on, and they're talking into nothing. The phone hangs up on them, and they just keep talking as if a voicemail is being recorded.
I'm sure it's just years of people thinking that they're calling the live show, but they're just calling the replay.
Right.
Yeah, I want to talk about the...
Well, it is a replay, but I'm going to leave a voicemail, and then maybe they'll get to my call tomorrow. No. The show's live in the morning, but the show's live right now, and the phones are working. So if you want to call in, 866-969-1969 is the phone number. That's 866-969-1969. As I said, a lot planned for today's show. Nicole and DJ Whoo Kid are going to be here momentarily, unless DJ Whoo Kid's in jail. I don't know for sure. I heard from him like an hour ago, and he was not in jail at that point. And he wasn't with Waka Flocka Flame either. So he should be here, and I don't know, Nicole will be here at some point. Let's go to Lady Trucker in Indiana. Welcome to Sam Roberts Show, lady.
Good afternoon, Sammy.
Good afternoon.
Is it true, starting Monday at noon o'clock Eastern, that your show is going to be daily?
Well, that's the word on the street. Everybody talking about it. Nicole just walked in here, almost like with a scowl on her face. This is your first time in the new studio. Which?
I just looked up and I thought that said, all I saw was the big font, and I thought it said Kid Ryan, and I was like, who's that?
I don't know. For some reason, they think that part of the new studio is that we should put logos up on the TV screens.
I think it's cool.
I mean, I guess it's cool, but who's going to see them?
I mean, I can. It makes me feel good.
Yeah, it's like, look, we're a big deal, because whoever comes in here can just get their Twitter icon put up on the big screen.
Look, Mom, it's my name.
It does say Kid Ryan in big bold print.
Right?
This is going to be, I think, our first and probably last time in this studio.
Sad.
Because as Lady Trucker did say, yes, the announcement was made. Finally, the announcement was made, I think, on Tuesday of this week, that Sam Roberts Show, I've been doing this show, we've been doing this show, Nicole, for what has it been, like a year or so?
Has it been?
I think it's been, we were on the air last summer, so it's probably been about a year. Controlling your Friday afternoons, like only we can. The show will be moving daily as of Monday. Monday at noon, Sam Roberts Show will be on every day here on Opie Radio. Live, you'll be able to call in unless you get that shitty voicemail we were talking about.
I think I just heard a slow clap in the background somewhere.
But I don't think I heard one thing. Nobody did a thing.
It happened. Yep.
There it is. I can't believe it. You were right. Yeah, finally. You know, it's something that's been in the works for a little while.
Yeah.
Obviously, a lot of people were very, very impressed.
Clearly.
By what we've been doing on Friday afternoons. And they said, 3 hours a week? That's not nearly enough. 1 day a week? Yeah. That's not nearly enough for this thing. Yeah. This I can't even call it a radio show. It's beyond that.
They needed more.
And now they're going to get it. So every day at noon, I will be here. Nicole, you'll be here sometimes.
You know it.
DJ Whoo Kid will be here sometimes. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a lot like the Friday show has been when, Nicole's here sometimes and she's not here sometimes. The one tried and true thing about Sam Roberts Show is Sam Roberts will be there.
Right.
So if you don't like me, it's going to be a terrible listening experience for you. But if you do like me, I'm going to try to make sure you enjoy the show.
Sweet of you.
So it'll be every day at noon here on Opie Radio.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you, Nicole. I couldn't have done it without you. Well, let's go to Ted in West Virginia. What's up, Ted?
Hey, how's it going to work on the Chip and Sam show? Is he going to be like the Jim Norton of the Opie and Jim show, or are you going to be like the Jim of the Opie and Jim show?
Let's not make these comparisons.
Well, no, but there's been a lot of questions about that because for some reason, word has been spreading that the show that's launching Monday at noon is the Chippa and Sam show.
Well, that's not happening.
No, it's not the Chippa and Sam show. Chip Chipperson will not be a part of Sam Roberts' show. He's going to do just fine. You know what? He's not going to do just fine. He's a public nuisance, and wherever he is, he will be a public nuisance. My show will be this show.
Right.
Sam Roberts Show, apostrophe after Roberts.
Right.
Because it's possessive.
I think it's apostrophe, not just apostrophe.
You're right. Apostrophe after.
There you go.
After Roberts because it's possessive.
Right.
What happens, Nicole, is I try to stay a foot to what's going on in the street.
Right, I got you.
And in the street, they call it apostrophe.
They shorten it.
Yeah, that's right. They take out that first letter and they make it like it's apostrophe if you're not cool.
I got you.
But if you're friends, it's apostrophe.
Well, I'm never saying apostrophe ever again then.
No, it doesn't make you sound good. But yeah, Chip Chipperson is not a part of Sam Roberts' show.
But he's going to have a show?
No. I don't know why. He kept saying, I made my announcement. I said, Opie said, hey, when's your show going full time? And I said, great news, Opie, Monday. And so obviously this couldn't happen without Opie. He's the one who's been championing this the whole time. But immediately after I make the announcement, Chip starts insisting that it's the Chippa and Sam show, which it isn't. He hasn't even been invited to be on one episode.
And might not ever.
And I don't think he will.
Right.
He's been a nuisance to me doing stuff with Opie and Jim.
Right.
So I don't see why I would bring that over to Sam Roberts' show. I don't see it.
Are you shocked that he tried to make it about him? I mean,
no,
really?
Chip, no. No, I'm not shocked
who
at all.
Is.
I'm not shocked at all. I had to explain to Katie Linendahl, who does the show all the time. See, this is what I like about this show. That I have people like Katie and some of the comics that have come in that aren't necessarily familiar with the Opie universe, but have come in and just done this. Right. And those people ask me, like, why do people tweet bad jokes and write tuss after it?
Yeah, what does that mean?
What does TSS mean? I don't understand. And I have to explain the whole thing. And the thing about Chip and Jim Norton is that even after you explain the whole thing, they still don't get it. It still makes no sense.
Still makes no sense to me.
You mean Jim Norton, the comedian? Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad jokes are on purpose? Well, it's not him. It's a kid. Never mind.
It's an alter ego.
Never mind. Bo in Arkansas.
Hey, what's up, Sam? What's going to happen to Ron and them? They do their show in that room at 12 o'clock. Are they moving out or what?
No, we will not be taking the studio from Ron Bennington. We will be in a different studio. I think we're actually going to start up at Lincoln Center for the first month. We're going to be all over the place, but we will not be in this studio on Monday. We'll be in a different studio. Larry in Alabama.
Well, I must confess it's about damn time.
Right?
That's right.
It's time that the management of Sirius XM has recognized the talent of the great Sam Roberts. Prime time, Hollywood Sammy, Art, the journalist Roberts, professional broadcast.
Quite frankly, Larry, I don't think this could have been done without you.
Right.
Well, no, Sam. I have nothing whatsoever to do with your talent. I only recognize the talent.
True.
That's
true.
It.
I mean, that's a great argument.
Without being able to read.
That's right.
And the question, I'm sorry, Nicole.
I was just going to say, I love your passion and your love.
That's right.
It's just, I feel it.
I get it. Like, I understand it.
I have said on many occasions, and I'll proudly trumpet it one more time, I refuse to apologize. I absolutely refuse to apologize for recognizing the talent of the great Sam Roberts. I won't.
Good for you, Larry. Good for you.
Amen.
I was wondering, and I don't know if you want to broach this subject, which should be on the prompter that you have there.
That's right. Well, I'm looking at my teleprompter now. I know exactly what my next topic is, so hopefully this lines up.
Okay. I wonder how it's going to affect going head-to-head with Bennington, because they're going to obviously have trouble now getting guests.
Well, I don't know if Bennington is going to have any trouble at all. I think it'd probably be the other way around.
You're a professional broadcaster, Sam. Why wouldn't they want to be with you? I mean, you are the man. You're the place where everything is happening.
I mean, that's true.
Your own following. Don't sell yourself short.
That's right. No, you're 100% right, Larry, and I appreciate the call. They'll probably do, I mean, guests will not be around doing 3-hour shows. They'll probably do both shows. If a guest is coming around, they'll probably do Bennington and Sam Roberts. Would I have picked noon as my time slot? No. But,
Baby steps.
Baby steps. And sometimes things are like, okay, this is the opportunity that you've got.
Right.
And you can't be like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and stick my thumb up my ass and wait for the next one.
Not happening.
That's not the Sam Roberts school of thought. You know what I do? I find opportunity. I pounce on it every single time, all day long. That's me. But that's me. And even if things aren't perfect going in, you go, okay, well, guess what I'm going to do? Go ahead and make them perfect.
And nobody really has trouble getting guests here. We all share guests. When someone comes in, they come and they do like 1 million shows.
Yeah, like every time I've had a guest on here, they've been like, ugh, I just had to deal with that morning mashup nonsense. I'm like, don't worry about it.
Shut up.
Don't worry about it. You're fine now. Yeah, they made me play this game or something. Just always something. They made me do a song parody and play with an app.
That's false.
Yeah.
Now you're spreading false rumors.
They're trying so hard to be Jimmy Fallon and it's not working.
What?
That's what they say. I'm a fan.
Name one person who's ever said that.
Julianne Hough.
No.
She didn't say that. I made it up.
Oh, my God. I almost was really hurt. I love Julianne Hough.
I know. She's fabulous. That was a fabrication.
Or actually, just really quickly, as Stan said to her face, welcome, Julianne Ho.
Ho.
And when I was like, oh, God, a little piece of me died when he said it. And I was like, I want to crawl in a hole and die.
I give you so much opportunity to come here and to interact with human beings and to be a person, and you still have to go back to that morning show where they call their guest hoes.
Babe, we don't always call it. Just Stanley T.
That's just his thing.
That's just what he does.
Josh in Oklahoma.
Hey, Sammy.
What's that, buddy?
Hey, man, so now that you're getting your own show, are you much of a big shot to be the ED on O&A now?
Well, I mean, the bottom line on that is yes. I went to them and said, I'm getting my own show. I'm kind of a big deal.
Right.
And I don't have time to waste my mornings on your nickel and dime bullshit. That's what
exact verbiage.
That's what I said.
Right.
And they said, we get
That's
that, Sam. That's exactly. No, what happened was, that's why the Stengel brothers are here. The Stengel brothers were brought in to take off some of the weight that would be on the show. Because if I left the show, there'd be a big gap. So they said, what are we going to fill this gap with? The Stengel brothers from the Letterman show. They said, what can we possibly replace Sam Roberts with? Oh, I know. The two guys that were the head writers, executive producers of some guy named David Letterman for 17 years.
Makes sense.
I got it. I said, all right, yeah, I guess that might work.
You didn't fight him.
No. But that's what it is. I'm gonna have a much smaller role on the Opie and Jim morning show as the Stengel brothers take over, and I do my thing at noon. Tom in Long Island.
Hi, Sam. Hey,
Hi.
Nicole. How you doing?
What's up?
Congratulations on the I hear you're going to be on daily now.
That's right.
Let's talk numbers.
You're right. I mean, we have to get to the bottom. What number are you exactly talking about?
Triple your salary. Nicole gets a new car.
Yes.
I want to hear about the perks.
Well,
this guy.
Here was my deal. First of all, I said, I want to be making enough money that I can tell the audience I don't discuss numbers. And I'm here to tell the audience, I'm not really comfortable discussing numbers. Also, Nicole has a guaranteed 2 days a week in exchange for breast implants because they're not holding up like they have been after the kids.
It was all I wanted.
Yes.
And you were sweet enough to make that happen for
You're
me.
not a great negotiator.
Right.
You could have asked for more than that.
Hey, I was into the barter. I like that. I think I got a pretty good deal.
Yeah, you were just like, how about some titties?
Right?
And they were like, that.
Done.
Yeah,
Sure,
okay.
That's all you need? Fine.
Jim in Florida. Hang on. The thing isn't. There it is. What's up, Jim?
Hey, why did you get the shitty time slot opposite Bennington?
Because this is what happens to me, okay? I get a little bit, but it's not all of it. That's the Sam Roberts, that's the path that I take, and I'm happy taking that path. I've never been handed anything. Okay, every time it's like, we're gonna give you a little bit, but if you want to make it work, you're gonna have to bust your ass to make it work.
You know, you guys are
and that's what this is all about.
You're all a little ungrateful, if you ask me.
How do you mean?
Everybody wanted more Sam Roberts. We're giving you more Sam Roberts,
right.
And now it's like, why is it you got this time slot? Like, just take it, okay?
It has been funny though, because every time somebody goes like, well, you know, what about Bennington? I go, yeah, we're on demand, and they go, oh, all right. And that's kind of like the whole
I don't understand
conversation. Yeah, we're on demand. Like, look. It doesn't even matter. It's not about preferring one thing or the other. It's about, they said, Sam, we're ready to take your show daily live.
Done.
And I said, okay, whenever you want to do it, let's do it. And that's it. How about I just knock it out of the park every time, whatever time you put me on, and then we figure out the rest as we go. And they said, all right, sounds like a good plan.
I like your attitude.
And that's the plan. That's it.
Everyone needs to build a bridge, and we're just going to get over it, okay? This is the time slot, and I think it's an awesome time slot.
That's really very clever of you.
Wasn't it?
Build a bridge and get over it.
A wise man once told me that.
Casey in Oregon?
Hey, Sam.
What's up, pal?
Don't take any offense to this, but, you know, I love how all the East Coast people say that it's a terrible time. It's 9 o'clock in the morning on the West Coast. It's an awesome time.
Right?
That's what I'm saying. Like, everybody needs to chill out. Like, guess what? The fact that this is a national platform, one of the biggest channels on SiriusXM, Opie Radio, this channel has been built into a monster. And I've been offered the opportunity to do a show every day on this channel. I don't care if it's 3 a.m. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Right?
It's a good time slot.
So what are they going to do with the replay, though? That's what my question is.
Well, it'll go like, they'll do Opie, and then they'll do me, and then they'll do more Opie.
Okay, cool. Because that's the one problem with it, like the West Coast feed, is you kind of screw up the replay for the 8 o'clock guys.
Screw up?
Screw up?
Or make it shine.
Make it better.
Or you can,
You don't like this direction, huh? Butch in California.
Nah, you just asked the question. I was wondering what they're going to do with the replay, because,
Again, I mean, the beauty of SiriusXM is you can listen, everything's on demand, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, people really have having a lot of trouble with change, and I understand that I have a lot of trouble with change as well.
Here's what's going to happen.
Okay.
From starting at noon Eastern Standard Time,
right?
I'm going to be doing this on the radio every day.
No more questions.
Right.
That's it.
Right. You can call up and be like, "Oh, that's awesome. I'll take that call," but I don't have any other. There's no other information. Well, what about? It doesn't matter. What about anything? That's when I'll be on, and it'll be great. It'll just be fabulous and life changing. Rob in Atlanta?
Sam Muffins.
That's right. I'm hoping that's one thing I can escape with the new show, but go on.
So, you don't want to discuss numbers. How about discussing letters?
I like E.
I'm into F.
Okay.
How about letters of resignation?
For who? I'm not sure.
You.
Why would I resign? I just
got a job.
I got a radio show. I'm not gonna.
You got a promotion.
I'm gonna go to. Why would I resign?
Your joke flopped, dude.
Because your show is not that great, and you're taking away my OP repeats in the afternoon.
Well, then I would. I mean, I might run the risk of getting fired, but I'm gonna try to probably do it. I'm definitely not gonna. Hey, I've decided. I know you want me to. Dear SiriusXM. Scott Greenstein, I know you specifically have told me you want me to do a show every day.
Right.
You came to me and said, we want you to do a show every day, but...
Unfortunately.
I've decided I'm no good at this, so I'm going to go ahead and resign. Maybe that's where this goes.
I mean, seriously, what's wrong with people?
I don't know.
I don't understand that.
I think that the joke hadn't been fully formed
but
before
you know
it came out.
You go back and you work on that one, dude.
Yeah, I think it's there. There's something there.
There is.
Hunter in Maine.
Hey, Sammy Brand Muffins. Just wanted to congratulate you on your show. And I think we're all assuming you're bringing Than back, correct?
It's about time, isn't it? It's the one. It's the one puzzle piece everybody's been waiting for. You don't even know who Than is, do you, Nicole?
I don't know. Who is that?
You got to do your Sam Roberts history.
Wait, did you say Than with a TH?
That's right.
THAN.
That's right.
Than.
Do some history.
I will, but is it a person? Just tell me that.
It's a human being.
Okay.
It's a man.
I will do some research.
Lisa in Philly.
Hey, Sammy Brand Muffins.
How's it going, Lisa?
All right. I have one very important question for you. I don't care how long your show is. I know it's at 12 o'clock. It could be a 3-hour show. But is Whoo Kid going to be on your show? Hashtag Eggplant Fridays. Heat, moisture, titty juice.
Yes.
I don't know how you can do an Eggplant Friday or purposely celebrate titty juice
Right.
without DJ Whoo
You
Kid.
can't.
Of course. Anywhere I go, I'm bringing DJ Whoo Kid with me.
When he shows up, Sam can't ever give you an answer to
Right.
that.
I mean, I don't know where he is right now, but he'll be here.
Yeah.
He'll be here.
It's on hip hop time.
That's right. Superfan Eric.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Sam Roberts. Professional, goddamn broadcaster. How the hell are you, my buddy?
Wonderfully.
Oh, listen, I can't be more fired up. I mean, I'm so fired up, I'm going to self-combust right now with you getting your own show, 12 o'clock, going head-to-head against the Bennington show. I mean, Jesus Christ. Let me ask you one question, though, Stan. He's going to be your partner?
Is who?
Fezzy.
No, Fez has retired from radio. Otherwise, he'd be a great option.
Fez, you can get Fez, you can get Davey Mack. You can bring the whole crew back. I mean, hey, how about my man, Little High Society Radio?
I think I'm probably just going to do my show. I think instead of like saying, oh, maybe I'll do Ron and Fez's show, I'll probably just do my show, I guess.
Focus on one thing.
Listen, they are the imitators. They copy you, Stan Roberts. Listen, you're the one who makes Snowy famous, for God's sake. You made all those degenerates out there famous,
reluctantly
except for
so.
me, baby.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Well, I mean, I appreciate that. I mean, I don't know if the argument that they're copying me is good when you're telling me to just take all the co-hosts and producers that they've gotten rid of or have quit over the years. But I respect the enthusiasm. Mark in Brooklyn.
All right, Sam. My question is, working with the Open Andy for about 10 years, what aspects are you going to use as your influence on your new show?
I don't know. That's such a deep question. It's going to be like this show, except 5 times a week.
All right, go fuck yourself.
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Good
That's
talk.
more like it.
Good talk.
What am I going to... yes, but
What was the question?
What am I going to take from Opie's show and bring to my show? Like, I've been formed as a broadcaster through that show, so there are aspects, I'm sure, but I'm not sitting there being like, okay, what marquee bits are they not using anymore? Because those would be great.
That was a little bit of like a Diane Sawyer question. We're here to have fun, right? Not
right.
really,
I'm
like...
not here to transition yet. I don't need that kind of exposure yet.
Okay.
But I'm aware. I'm a future thinker.
Okay.
This shit is chess. It ain't checkers. You know what I mean?
I'm much more into checkers.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
I know.
That doesn't even sort of surprise me. Not 3 moves ahead. You're like, well, maybe I'll just concentrate on the one.
I mean, now that you say it, even Connect 4 even sounds better than that.
Brett in Illinois.
Hi, Sammy. I got 2 questions for you.
That's right.
First question is, are you surprised that it took 2 people to come in and fill your job?
Hell no.
And my next question is, if Kevin Pollak walked off the set of a movie, do you think they'd find 2 people to replace him?
Wow.
I don't think so.
I think if Kevin Pollak walked off the set of the movie, nobody would notice until after the movie came out. Wasn't Kevin Pollak supposed to be in this scene? Oh, shit, yeah, he must have left or so. I don't know. Let's just keep going.
That's kind of where I'm at, too.
Yeah, no, I'm not surprised that they needed 2 people. I'm a fucking icon. Let's go to Frank in Brooklyn.
Sammy, what's up, my man?
How you doing?
Great news to hear you'll be on at 12 every day, competing with Francesca at 1, but I love it. I think.
Yeah, this is what people need to realize. Am I competing with Bennington? No. If you want to listen to Bennington, listen to him and then listen to me on demand. But I'll tell you this, Mike Francesa, that ass is mine. Okay, I am definitely competing with Mike Francesa every step of the way. New York, if you're out there, listen to my show because I'm directly competing with Mike Francesa.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Right.
Sammy, one more thing, Sammy. How about the Sammy and the Sheik show? Maybe get the Iron Sheik to co-host with you one day.
I would do it for a day. I don't know exactly how long I could hang with the Iron Sheik. He tends to make it about himself.
Does he?
And fucking guys in the ass.
You never do that.
Do I make it about fucking guys in the ass?
No, not the latter, the first part.
I do make it about myself.
Right.
And I'll tell you why.
Why?
There's an apostrophe after the word Roberts.
Possessive.
It's possessive. This is my show.
Gotcha.
It should be about me.
And also, like, why is everyone, like, acting like it? We're always competing with someone. When you're doing something, you're like, there's always competition. You could be doing a million other things, not just listening to another radio show.
You know who I'm competing with?
Who?
Myself.
There you go.
Because I'm, as I said, a fucking icon.
You are.
Okay? Those are big shoes to step into. My own. Every morning. Robert.
Hey, Sam, how are you?
Fabulous. Thank you.
I wanted to know, do you have anybody lined up for your first show on Monday?
I actually don't. I have people.
Great, good.
Well, I don't know how to handle Monday just yet. I have people like lined up for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Actually,
Right.
Yeah, I think you're going to come in on Tuesday.
I am.
And Thursday.
Right.
Whoo Kid might come in on Wednesday. I got a whole bunch of people lined up. Like, I have shows lined up, but I haven't lined up anything for Monday yet because I don't exactly know what I'm going to do.
I know you're sort of a fly by the seat of your pants kind of guy, but I feel like Monday you should come out with a bang.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like, with what?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? That's the advice people are giving me.
Right.
It's awful. You know what you should do? What? Start strong. Oh, thanks, Dad.
Thanks.
He's like, Sam, I've been thinking about this.
God.
Okay, what are you thinking, Dad? Well, first of all, you need SiriusXM to put on a full promotional assault for you. You need a press release out there, maybe a commercial.
Right.
I'm like, Dad, who are you talking to? You think I just send an email? Dear Mr. Greenstein.
That's just dad advice.
I was talking to my dad, and he thought, and then he's like, and then you got to start Monday. Right off the bat, strong.
You know what you should have said to him?
What?
Thanks, Dad. You're right.
You know what I said to him?
What?
What are you talking about?
Oh, God. Of course you did. You
Dad,
have to fight with him.
I said, Dad, what are you talking about? And he said, no, I'm just saying start strong. And I go, what do you want me to do? That doesn't help me. All it does is put more pressure on me.
I bet your dad is such a sweetheart.
I'm sitting there going, okay, let me try to think. How am I going to handle Monday? Well, in the back of my head, my dad is telling me to start strong. You know what's going to be happening on Monday? I'm going to be sitting there in the studio feeling like a failure no matter what I do, as always, thinking to myself, I hope this is strong enough for Dad.
Fuck, it's not.
Fuck. Like, oh, there's only 2 people in here. There should be 19 people in here because my dad won't think this is strong enough. You know what my dad used to do? I would come home, whatever I got. I could get a 97 on a test.
Yeah.
That happened very seldom.
Okay.
Very seldom. That means rarely. It didn't happen
I
often.
feel like you're smart. That's weird.
Yeah, I didn't pay a lot of attention in school.
Okay.
But I could come home with a 97. My dad would say, well, what happened to the other 3 points? Before he said congratulations. That's him.
That's not cool.
Now I've got to deal with that mentality.
Did I meet your dad?
I don't know.
At your wedding?
Probably.
Who remembers?
He's got a big curly mustache.
He does.
You were all fucked up, though, so I don't know.
1,000,000%.
You might not remember.
I might not.
Yeah.
I will 1,000,000% do not remember.
Right.
It's all a blur, and that's how I like it.
I like it that way, too.
Right?
But it probably makes things easier for you. You don't have to sit there with your brain going
Right.
crazy of
Like you.
Right.
Right.
Oh, don't forget, you got to start strong. Well, Nicole said you should start with a bang. Oh, okay. I've got all the people that are close to me in my life giving me nondescript advice of just doing good.
Right.
Thanks, guys.
So even if you do come out with a bang on Monday, in the back of your head, you're still going to be thinking those other 3 points.
Right.
It wasn't a
Exactly.
perfect bang. I know. I got you.
You know why?
Why?
Because start with a bang doesn't mean anything.
I know.
It doesn't mean anything. It's just something. It's like a supportive thing to say
Right.
that girls want to hear.
I'm sorry. That was cliche. I'm a good friend, like a real friend too. I shouldn't have said something so cliche.
No, it
I
doesn't make it.
apologize.
It helps nothing.
I'm sorry. I take it back.
And then I'm like, oh, okay, Nicole, what are you doing Monday? Busy. All right. Well, thanks for the advice. Thanks, Nicole. Thanks for really always just being there. But okay, a bang though.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see if I can find a bang.
A big bang.
Maybe I just shoot myself in the face.
No, don't do that.
Like our Bud Dwyer. People are still playing that clip.
What?
Our Bud Dwyer.
I don't know who that is.
He's a politician.
Okay.
And he went and he had a press conference. And he brought his briefcase with him. And he puts his briefcase on the table and he opens up the briefcase. And there's a paper bag in the briefcase.
Okay.
And he takes out the paper bag. And you know what was in that paper bag?
A gun?
A handgun. And you know what he did with the handgun?
He shot himself?
Shot himself in the face.
Why don't I know about this?
I don't know. But you can still find the video. People to this day, and this is black and white. I mean, this was 20, 30 years ago. People to this day are still talking about our Bud Dwyer.
Not me.
And I want you to know something.
Yeah.
If the premiere episode of Sam Roberts' Daily Show on Monday starts with me shooting myself in the face, it is simply because you told me to start with a bang.
Thank you.
So just know
Okay.
that even though you can't blame yourself, that one is your fault.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll remember that. Thank you. You know, maybe you shouldn't take my advice. Maybe you should take Adrian's advice, which was to be yourself. Isn't that so cute?
Adrian said just be yourself?
He typed just be yourself.
I can't see your thing.
Oh, he typed
for
it
whatever
for me.
reason.
Maybe he wanted me to say it. Just be yourself, Sam.
Thanks, Adrian. That's, again, super descript, concrete advice
Lot
that I
of
can
detail.
really just wrap my head around. Really, like, sit down. I'm going to go home tonight and be like, oh, you know what I hadn't thought of? Being myself. Oh, good. You know what? Somehow I got to figure out how to be myself and start strong. Maybe with a bang at the same time.
You've done it every Friday. Now you just have to do it every day.
Oh, you can't even get through the sentence.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
You're like, what are you going to do?
Believe.
I will believe.
You are strong.
I don't
Believe.
have the hits to back me up if something
Right?
goes wrong, you know?
Oh, they're so supportive.
I can't be like, okay, this isn't going anywhere. 5 seconds of summer. Click.
Right.
It doesn't work for
Little
me.
bad blood action.
I don't know what that is, but
Such a good song.
I'm sure it helps when you're like, you know what?
You're right.
Nicole versus the Streets was a dead end today.
Yeah.
I also don't have staple bits that I can do 5 years in a row.
I got you.
You know?
I mean, why are you hating so much?
Because you're telling me to start with a bang.
Okay, my bad. I apologize. Say you accept my apology.
I do accept your apology.
Thank you.
Jim in Florida.
Sam, who's going to be your second or third mic producer? Is it going to be E-Rock since he's getting run out of the Opie show?
It's definitely not going to be E-Rock. We got a guy named Paul who I guess I'll probably introduce you to on Monday. See, that's something I could do on Monday. Paul, he's my producer.
For you.
What's that?
Now that you're making the big bucks, are you going to finally treat Jess right and impregnate her?
No, it wasn't.
That's how you treat her, right?
Yeah, first of all, it wasn't a money situation, not impregnating her. And second of all, no, I don't think so. Tim in New York. What's up, Tim?
E-Rock on me, nigga.
Understood. That's it? Oh, okay.
I didn't understand it.
John in Iowa.
Hey, what's up, Sam? Congratulations on the show, man.
Thanks, pal.
I think you should have a big hash out with Opie and Anthony on the air.
On my show?
Start the show. That's the way to do it, man. Start it out.
Is that a bang, Nicole?
No, that would be a bang.
Okay.
I don't know if it would be. It would get you fired, right?
Here's what I would do.
I don't think.
I'm going to have Opie and Anthony on my show.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Isn't Anthony not allowed in the building?
But I'll be in Jazz at Lincoln Center.
Oh, so that's like a little
That's a different building. I'm going to have them both come up.
Okay.
I'm going to have them sit down. I'm going to have them air out their grievances.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I'm a good mediator.
You are.
Yes.
You have helped me in the past.
And I'm going to bring them together. And they're going to feel closer than they've ever felt. And you want to talk about a bang? I'm literally going to have Opie and Anthony bang on the air.
I mean, why are you promising something you don't know if you can fulfill?
I think I can do that. I'm tune in Monday at noon.
Okay.
Opie and Anthony are going to reunite and quite possibly have sex with each other.
Right.
I'm going to try.
I mean,
and if anybody can do it, I can do it
for sure.
Anytime I put my mind, I can do it.
Oh my God,
Rob, I can do. Are you excited?
Yeah, now I am.
And we're gonna Periscope it too. So
perfect.
It's very 2015.
Even better.
What's going on, Rob?
Hey, Sammy, I think you're missing the signs, man. Your dad even said it. Start with a bang. You're supposed to do Nicole.
Nicole?
What? Oh,
not
we
only
have to do it?
Not only would I like to invite you to the first daily Sam Roberts show on Monday.
Okay. But
I'm doing a new bit.
Right.
It's a staple bit. Everybody needs staple bits. Opie and Anthony always had Whip 'em Out Wednesday.
Right.
I'm sure the Todd Show has something. The Morning Mashup has Nicole versus the Streets.
Right.
It's all stuff that people they attach to and they love. I'm going to do something called Unprotected Sex Mondays.
Okay.
And
it doesn't flow. But
I know, but it will. Once I say it more, it's like, Unprotected Sex Mondays.
Right.
There'll be a jingle.
Right.
And I'd like to invite you to participate.
Oddly, I think Matt would be okay with it.
Because it's a bit.
Right.
It's like, we're just goofing around.
Doesn't really count.
All right, so we'll see. Maybe Unprotected Sex Mondays will happen. We'll do Eggplant Friday,
right.
Unprotected Sex Mondays.
Right. It's a great brainstorm.
Yeah, I'm glad we did this.
Right?
I'm really glad we did this. I'm just getting a text from one of the Stangles.
Okay.
You should book George Clooney for your first show. You're welcome.
Done.
Good.
Some more great advice.
Well, I'm just glad they're having me book him.
Right.
That's the type of advice I'm getting. Like, you know what you should do? You should get the impossible done. Right. Oh, thanks, Dad. Mom, any ideas? Oh, have you ever thought, what's George Clooney doing? You know what you should do? I told you should reach out to Tina Fey. She is really funny, and I think she'd really like your stuff. You should have her on your show.
That would be awesome. I fucking love Tina Fey.
Yeah, it would be awesome, but my mom has been telling me to write letters to Tina Fey for my entire professional career.
Really?
Yes, that's her only advice she's ever given me professionally.
You know, you've always taught me to you live by the secret a little bit, to put the positivity out there, and you're not doing that right now.
Because
there's a lot of negativity coming from you, and if maybe you put some positivity out there, then George Clooney would show up on Monday. Okay, you don't know. Maybe we would bang Unprotected on Monday.
Well, I am putting that out there.
Maybe Opie and Anthony really will do it on Monday.
It's Unprotected Sex Mondays. It's not homo or heterosexual Unprotected Sex Mondays. It's whoever.
We don't judge.
You know, I like the idea of the Unprotected Sex Mondays, but what you should do before that is reach out to Tina Fey.
Right.
Reach out to Tina Fey and see if she's busy, or because, she's not doing 30 Rock anymore.
Right.
So she may not have anything going on my... Thank you, Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
Thank you, Mom, for your brilliant ideas.
She's sweet.
I don't tell her how to make chicken fingers. I don't need her telling me how to do this.
Oh, those amazing cookies she makes every year.
Right. Like, I don't tell her where to place the chocolate chips,
right.
you know?
I got you.
Mike in Atlanta.
Hey, Sam, how you doing?
Good, buddy.
Hey, let me talk to Nicole. Okay?
What's up?
Nicole.
Yeah.
I got a suggestion for the first guest.
Okay.
AJ Poopy Shit.
I don't know who that is.
You don't do any Sam Roberts history.
I mean,
why don't you take an interest in my life?
Because I'm busy. Okay? I love you. We're friends. I don't need to do research on you. Okay? Do you do research on me?
I know everything about you.
No, you don't.
You ever hear that Sting song, Every Breath You Take?
Yeah.
I literally wrote it about you. I know everything you're doing at all times.
Okay. It's creepy.
Okay? I remember that time you had sex on a beach and a Mexican watched you.
Oh my God.
Okay?
You do.
I know everything there is to know about you.
What a fun day that was. Or night. Or it was sort of morning.
Whatever it was.
Yeah. It's a great memory.
You didn't stop when the Mexican was watching, did you?
No, why would I?
No. Tony in Brooklyn.
Hey, I just dialed 866-ROBE.
Oh, boy, that's a cliffhanger. That's like Lost. Richard in New York.
Hey, Sam, I just want to call in and say congratulations, man. I'm so happy you got your own show now, 5 days a week. Fuck Kevin Pollak.
That's right. Fuck Guy Fieri.
Wrestling, man.
I won't say that.
You got the best show.
Thank you very much, dude. Let's go to
Fieri.
Lance in Alabama. It really doesn't matter what it is. You know what it is? Douchebag. Let's go to Lance. What's up, buddy?
What's up? Congrats, man. Yeah, quit the fucking worrying, dude. You got the show. You know, seriously.
Thank you.
Got it. Dude, you got call. I've been on hold for like 20 minutes. That's a good sign. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
True.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, fuck Monday. Fuck the bang. You're there. It's your goddamn show.
Yeah,
Show
that's
up and be you, man.
I think that's what I'm going to do. Everybody's saying you got to start with a bang. Like, no, I'm not going to start with a bang. There has to be consistency here. I have to. It's one of those things where if you just start with the volume turned way, way, way up,
right,
you can't then turn it down later.
True. That's true. Maybe the bang doesn't have to happen.
If anything, I'm going to go in there on Monday, shit all over the bed, and then build myself back up. That's the way to do it.
I'm not cleaning up. Just throwing that out there.
If it's still dirty on Tuesday, yes, you will have to.
I mean, I'll help, but I'm not doing it alone.
Because that's my other marquee bit. Clean the shit Tuesdays.
Okay, I'm into
yes.
that.
Yes. Yeah, I think there's way too much in entertainment. Everybody overpromises, then underdelivers. I'm going to underpromise, then overdeliver.
All right.
Like, tune in on Monday, it might not be great. Then when it's good, people are like, oh, okay.
Right.
See?
Okay. Look at you with your mind games.
Mark in New Jersey.
Hi, Sam. Quick question. I want to know if you're going to bring back the blonde girl from Girl Code. She was really good that one time.
Jessie Mae Peluso. As a matter of fact, I'll talk about, I was in L.A. over the weekend, and I'll talk about that in a few minutes. Hanging out with Jessie Mae Peluso, of all people. A few people. Jessie Mae Peluso, Maria Menounos, Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's just my life. Like, it's just, again, it's Sam Roberts Show, and it's just kind of my life. I think Troy Kwan was there, too.
God, you make me nauseous.
But yeah, Jessie Mae lives out in L.A., but whenever she's in town, she's got an open seat.
I have a total girl crush on her. I love her.
You do?
Yeah. I think
She was in
she's-
here a week or two
I
ago.
think she is so, I laugh out loud when I see her. I think
You do?
she's really good. Yeah.
Rafflecopter?
Yes. Total Rafflecopter. Took me a second, but yes.
Oh, fuck. I'm getting more messages from the Stangles.
What do they say?
It says, sorry, I just heard George Clooney is doing Francesa on Monday. God damn you, Mike Francesa. I'm going to tell you something. That was a battle. You won the battle, but the war rages on. And I'm going to tell you something, Mike Francesa. You're not going to know what hit you, because you know who my first guest is on Monday? Mad Dog. Mad Dog Russo. Christopher Russo is going to come on, and he's going to talk
buddy.
about sports. That's right.
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Good morning, everybody! Mad Dog, I wanted to start my show.
How you doing? This is Sam Roberts Show.
That's what I should do for the very first premiere show. Like the first words on Sam Roberts Show, it's just Mad Dog talking.
I mean, I'm into that.
See? Under promise. Like there is nothing to this. Scott in Massachusetts. Or as my father says, Massachusetts.
Really?
I don't know why he
It's
says
annoying.
that. He's an idiot.
Wrong. He's not saying it correctly.
No, he's not.
What's going on, Sam Roberts?
Not much.
Listen, the best way to start your show is settle the Opie and Anthony feud. Give them each a pistol, have them walk 10 paces, and let's get this shit fucking handled.
What's that called again?
Duel.
A duel.
They're gonna duel. I'm gonna stretch it out a little bit. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have them both on.
Okay.
I'm gonna give them each a glove. One of them, I guarantee you by the end of it, either they'll have sex with each other, as was the original plan.
Right.
Or one will slap the other one in the face with his glove. Then the Tuesday show will be the gunfight.
They have to slap bitch style. Like a girl. Like a bitch slap.
You like that better?
Yeah, just like really girly.
Okay. All right, and then just start like pulling their weaves out and stuff.
Yeah, and then once we do the duel, they have to wear. I want it to be like a Western duel. I want it to be like a cowboy hat.
Well, you just want to see people in chaps,
right?
Yeah,
it's hot.
No pants.
No.
Lance in Alabama.
I'm back. I think I was talking and maybe I got dumped or something. So whatever I was saying, if it was that bad, you can dump me again. But anyway,
I will.
No, dude, I'm just telling you, man. Like, I think, you got it set, man. You're set up for success. Be yourself.
Lance, I heard you the
Have
first
fun
time.
with it, man.
I know. I heard you.
Okay, cool.
All right, I'll talk to you later. Goodbye. This isn't dumping.
Thanks.
This is me saying goodbye.
No, it's no problem. Good luck, man.
Good
Thank
talk.
you. Thank you.
Love you, Lance. He's just said be yourself. You want to know what Adrian says?
What?
Be yourself. Above all, let who you are, what you believe shine through every sentence you speak, every show you host.
What the fuck is he talking about?
I'm not sure, but I find him very motivational and inspirational.
It doesn't make any sense what he's saying.
Smooch me, Whoo Kid.
DJ Whoo Kid has just walked in the building. Whoo Kid, I'm getting absolutely no advice from anybody.
Well, you are. You just don't like the advice that you're getting.
Well, I don't know if you heard the big announcement.
Mm-hmm.
This Friday show is now a daily show as of Monday at noon. Monday through Friday.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Okay, that's all right. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Acted surprise.
Oh, what?
There you go.
Oh.
There you go.
Yes. I did tell you about that earlier, I guess.
Theater of the mind. Okay.
Crazy.
But like, Nicole is telling me to start the show with a bang on Monday.
Right?
Adrian is telling me to just be myself. Nobody's giving me any advice that actually means anything whatsoever.
You need to get like Bill Cosby or somebody on our first show or something.
Okay, well, so far my suggestions are George Clooney and Bill Cosby, and I should just go get them. Again, I'm so glad
Or Tina
that
Fey.
this amazing. Oh, my mom thinks Tina Fey. What? Tina Fey?
Your mother told you that?
Well, she said, Tina Fey, 30 Rock isn't on anymore, and she has that Netflix show, but I think when you do it on Netflix, it's all done.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I understand.
maybe she'd do your show. Have you thought about that? No, Mom. I never thought about that. I'm so glad I have this great support system. Your suggestion is I should go get Bill Cosby.
I mean, rapists are in now.
Yeah.
I know that
Big
everybody's
news.
talking about
I don't know
him.
if they're in, but people are definitely talking.
I mean, I'm not a rapist, but
No, I hope not.
No.
But when you're on the other side, it's like exciting to see a rapist.
Is it?
What?
I don't know if that's the proper word.
You know,
exciting.
Who could generally people get very upset when they see rapists.
Oh, for real? I'm not
Very
in-
upset.
I'm not in jail right now. I mean, I'm in the streets.
No, okay. So what you're saying, as far as streets is talking, rapists are okay.
They're in.
That's ridiculous.
They're trendy.
I'm going to tell you something, Whoo Kid. In the suburbs, rapists are not cool.
Not so much.
Oh, okay.
They are not. But that's why we're here.
In the streets, it's a different situation.
The streets, it's different.
But Bill Cosby's on tour. Everybody's going to the show. Everybody loves a rapist.
No, I don't know. I mean, he's having some trouble selling tickets, and he's been getting a lot of protesters. People are heckling him at the shows.
Oh, for real?
Pretty
Yes, they
bad.
are.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought
Well,
it
you know
was
what the
sold out.
problem is? You know why they're heckling him? He's accused of raping dozens of women.
Oh, that's what it was?
And all of them seem to oddly have the same story,
Ah, shit.
which makes it even more believable.
Yeah. Although we heard from presidential candidate Waka Flocka Flame,
You did.
who believes that Bill Cosby is innocent of all charges.
I'm not shocked by that.
Whoo Kid, probably he does not think Bill Cosby is at all
I'm the
innocent.
vice president, so, you got to have another opinion. You know
Right.
That's right. That's right.
There's 12 pussies right there, man.
Well, it's dozens.
Yeah.
Oh, it's more than 12?
More than 12. I mean, I'm approaching 30 pussies.
Yeah.
So you think you think all the pussies are telling the truth, or at least 9 pussies are telling the truth?
More than 9.
Yeah.
More than 9 pussies are telling the truth.
That's right. Actually, I think it's the full women that are speaking, not
Yeah.
just the pussy.
Yeah, not just the vaginal area.
But I think at least, I'd say 20 or above are telling
I'm
the truth.
going like 90%. I think there might be
Yeah.
like 1 or 2 in there that are just trying to capitalize on this whole story, but I think the majority of them are telling the truth.
Were there any assholes that were penetrated in all these pussies?
Perhaps. They don't remember, so we'll never
Right.
know.
Not from any reports I read, but a lot of them were accusing Bill Cosby of drugging them, so they were passed out.
Yeah, because the asshole's the pussy's best friend.
Is that right?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I didn't. Learn something new every day on the Sam Roberts Show.
So, like, Whoo Kid, if I'm a pussy,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
you're an asshole.
We love each other.
Right. We're best friends.
We're gay on air. Whatever.
Jared in Canada.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, buddy?
First time calling. I'm just wondering if you were going to have anybody behind the scenes, like Bobo or Lady Di or anything, need a job.
I'm gonna leave Opie's Carnival of Miscreants to Opie. I want to not take anything away from him.
Like that.
I'm already going. The Stangles are here. Let Opie have. I'm being gracious.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not thinking of myself and saying Opie can have Lady Di and Bobo. That's right. I'm willing to give up that much.
Oddly enough, Sam's actually his own person.
That's right.
Wouldn't it be easier just to say fuck no?
Yeah, that would be.
Well, just say hell no.
Right. Like, do you want Lady Di and Bobo? Fuck no.
Right.
I like Lady Di.
You do?
Yeah, she's funny and quirky.
But do you like her sexually?
Hell no.
Okay.
Negative.
That might have hurt her feelings a little bit.
But
you could have just said no.
Hell no.
Good. Sean in California.
So you bring back that Winged Victory song that used to open up the O&A show. I don't know the exact title, but you bring that back, and then we listen because it's a pre-show to the O&A show, and then you play the best of O&A.
I don't know what you're talking
That's
about.
a little complicated.
Mike in Denver. He was just going, I don't know what he was talking about. Mike.
What the fuck happened just now?
I don't know. My brain started melting. How are you, Mike?
I'm doing great. The beautiful Nicole Ryan, DJ Whoo Kid. What's up, guys?
What's up?
Hey, so I think what you should do for your first show, going with this under promise, over achieve. The first hour, you should just be dead silent, dead air.
The entire hour.
It's creative.
60 minutes. And what I'll do is I'll just chew gum, and that way people will know I'm there.
Right.
That's some new shit right there.
Or you and Whoo Kid could light a little joint or something and just sit back and hang out.
Right, just get fucking baked.
Nice.
Sounds good to me.
It sounds a little Kaufman-esque.
Yeah, and when people are like, what are you doing? You'll just be like, it's art, motherfucker.
Right. I'm under-promising.
Right.
This is how we start.
Sounds good, though.
Right?
I like the weed part.
Yeah,
you'd be interested in that?
Yeah. Brownies. We could eat, me and Nicole get twisted. You laugh.
You just laugh at us. That's a good plan.
That actually does sound like, maybe that's the Friday show.
Done.
Because it takes an hour for the weed brownie to hit you anyway.
Yeah.
So we'll start their show regularly.
We'll chew on it,
And then by the mid-show,
tripping balls.
you're just all fucked up. Yeah. That sounds great.
Fucking somebody. I tell you that. I don't know who. There's only 3 of us in here. So
yeah.
Somebody's getting fucked.
I'm going to try to maintain my sobriety, so I don't know what's...
I got you.
Yeah. Garrison in Wisconsin.
Fuck, it's so
Hey,
bad.
Sam, it's taken me 10 years to get here, right?
Yeah, it has.
Yeah, and that was being yourself, so maybe you shouldn't be yourself.
Oh, fuck. Don't fuck with me like that.
Aww.
Yes, in hindsight, it has taken me 10 years to get here, and I've been being myself the whole time. Slow and steady wins the race, okay? I'm not a fucking rabbit. You look at me like you look at the tortoise, okay? Eventually, although in real life, that tortoise would have come in dead last place. There's no fucking way a tortoise is being a rabbit at anything.
Ever.
Except an ugly contest. Which, maybe I could do that.
Oh, really?
Why don't we all have a new look? Like we all come in with blonde hair.
You think that's a good idea?
I mean, Chris Brown is doing that shit. Well, we can't do it.
We could just wear Sia wigs?
No, just you blonde your shit.
So we just all bleach our hair?
Oh, so bleach it.
Yeah.
Would you do that, Nicole?
For you?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Oh, okay. All right. That's our problem.
I thought blonde is in. I don't know.
No. If I had blonde hair, I would look like an alien, I think.
Who It sounds to me like you're really struggling trying to figure out what's cool right now.
Yeah.
You're like, what's in right now? Hanging out with rapists? No. Oh, fuck. Dyeing your hair blonde? No. Oh, man.
Chris Brown, I mean, he got blonde hair.
That's true. He's also
shit out of Rihanna, but he's all good.
That's the problem.
I'm not going to go ahead and say that Chris Brown is cool right now.
No.
To me. He's not cool to me.
What about to you, Whoo Kid?
He's cool as fuck. The nigga right there.
Okay.
Crazy.
What? Mark in New Jersey?
Missed you, Whoo Kid.
What's going on, Mark? You there, Mark? 1, 2. Mike in Queens.
That nigga's cool.
And Robert, how you doing, brother?
Good, pal.
I just want to say, I really appreciate what you've done over the last 10 years. At first, I thought you were just a nasally kind of dweeb.
Again, so many details.
I love it.
You do.
I watched the quarter popping video off the ankle. I was blown away.
That's when I was 13, but still a talent nonetheless.
And for the first hour, just pop quarters off your ankle. This kid started pop.
Pow.
Yeah, the talent is just not what it used to be. I'm not as good at popping quarters off my ankle as I was when I was 13.
It doesn't work the same way?
Not in the same way. You know what happened? Here's what happened. And I wish that we had been on the air. If we were on the air daily, I would have told the story then when everybody was talking about Letterman. Because I got my own David Letterman story. When I was a kid, I was on this game show, Figure It Out.
Yeah, we know.
And I know you know. I'm talking to the audience,
Sorry,
Nicole.
my bad.
You're too busy looking at these fucking screens with my big-ass cartoon photo on it. Makes no sense.
They're so pretty.
There's a whole audience out there.
Okay, my
and
bad.
some of them know who Than is. Some of them know who AJ Poopy Shits is. But some of them don't know.
Okay. Tell the fucking story.
That I was on.
Talking about?
He doesn't know either.
No, he doesn't. Who Kid doesn't read. Some of these people don't know that I was on Figured Out when I was a kid. It's a game show on Nickelodeon with a hidden talent thing, and the talent was I could flick quarters off my ankle.
Oh, wow.
So I flick quarters off my ankle, and I'm on the show, and I win the grand prize, and Danny Tamborelli's like, "You're the fucking man," and I'm like, "Little Pete, that's fucking cool."
Get the fuck out of here.
And it's this amazing thing. It's like 12, 13, whatever. I wasn't prepared at that age for the low that sinks in my brain after you achieve a high. I didn't know it was coming. So I'm 12, 13, however old, and I'm in Universal Studios, clinically depressed.
I know. Yeah.
And I'm going, I don't know how to handle this. I literally remember talking to my mom, like, I don't understand. I'm sad all the time. We're going on Back to the Future, and I'm still sad.
Right.
I don't understand. She's trying to explain to me that when you get up high, you end up low, and blah, blah, blah. Fucked me up bad. But that's when I started chasing the high, like over and over again. So my dad sees an article in the newspaper that says David Letterman's looking for stupid human tricks. And I'm like, I got the dumbest human trick. And I was like, here's what I can do. And I sent him a video, and some of their producers, in hindsight, it was probably those goddamn Stangles, had me come up to the Letterman studios and do my ankle trick. And they had me sit in like a dusty loft above the Ed Sullivan Theater.
Nice.
And flick quarters off my ankle for like 30 minutes straight.
Really?
I mean, do it over and over and over again. And they were just doing it for their own amusement. They were like, I can't believe this. And they get somebody, you gotta come look at this. You gotta come look at this. Look at this fucking kid hitting quarters off his ankle.
Like a monkey at the zoo.
Yeah. And so they had me do it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
To the point where my ankles hurt when I left. And then they called and said, we like it, but can you aim it at something? Can you do something? Blah, blah. I'm like, no, it's an ankle. Like, nobody can do this as it is. You want me to also aim it at something?
You weren't good enough.
So I practiced. And my stupid stage mother dad made me practice every night because I was a disappointment to him because I was bad at athletics. So he, instead of making me like practice baseball or anything, he would take out an ice cream bowl. This is a true story. He would take out an ice cream bowl every single night and make me practice flicking fucking quarters into that bowl.
Are you going to cry?
It was traumatic.
Because you look a little moist in the eyeball area.
Because I got to the point where I was like, Dad, these quarters are not landing in that bowl. It's an ankle. It's a bone. There's nothing I can do here. No. We got to keep trying. We got to keep trying. And we tried, and we tried, and we tried, to the point where I could see the strength of my ankle wasn't there anymore. Like, I wasn't reaching the bowl anymore. Not only was I not aiming it, but I was like, it's like when Henry Rowan Gardner realizes that he can't pitch like he used to, and they need to call the Rocket back in.
Did you scream, I don't want your life?
I ain't gonna front. That's the stupidest shit I ever heard.
Yeah. And so I got to practice and practice and practice, and it never worked. And so we just called Letterman and said, yeah, we can't aim it into an ice cream bowl. And they're like, oh, okay, well, Dave wants you to know that you should go fuck yourself. And
They didn't say that.
But that's how it felt.
Okay.
And then I never got on the show, and I lost 75% of the power of my ankle.
Okay. I mean, your ankle still works. You can still walk. That's all that matters. Maybe you can't do this stupid dog trick anymore.
If you go on YouTube and you look up Sam Roberts Figured Out or whatever you have to do, and you see that ankle trick, I'm fucking flicking that quarter halfway across that TV studio. Like, I'm amazing people. It's the only thing I had going on. I told you already. I played T-ball and wasn't good at it. The ball is on a tee, and I couldn't hit the thing. Okay? All I had was that ankle, and I got to practice with that goddamn ice cream bowl over and over and over again just to please some people in a dusty loft who already fucked up my ankle so I could get on Letterman's show to chase that high.
He did it, though.
And then I never got on Letterman.
Who could stop laughing at him? He's clearly as like post-traumatic stress from this.
It's a fucking dweeb.
Okay, that doesn't help.
He's watching the video of you.
I cannot believe what I'm looking at right now.
You see my jean shorts?
It's fucking
you were
ridiculous.
not
The jean
cool.
shorts is serious.
Jorts.
Jorts.
What kind of sneakers you got on?
Well, that was the other thing.
You got Skechers on?
Here's the problem.
Hell no.
I spent a lot of time in my childhood strictly wearing Converse All-Stars. I was Mr. Chuck Taylor's. That's all I ever wore. I got to this Nickelodeon game show, and they don't let you wear shoes. They make you wear Skechers because they're a sponsor. So I had to go up and wear my Skechers, but I'll tell you this. I was so hooked on that high and trying to recover from it, I must have worn those Skechers for 2 years straight after that show.
Did you?
My feet were like popping out of them by the time I let them off my feet.
I mean, the Kardashians wear Skechers, so it's cool.
Thank you, Whoo Kid. I'm glad you can look at this with a more informed lens than some of the other people around.
You look like a dick.
So
that doesn't help as much.
You sort of like have like a little bit of a glimpse into what it's like to be a drug addict. Like those feelings that you're describing are.
Why the fuck do you think I work in show business now? Why do you think I've been trying for 10 years to get a radio show off the ground when the industry is dying around us?
So you can be high.
Just chasing that high, Nicole.
Where
Just
are
chasing
those kids
that high.
Where are those kids? Where are they now? The kids on this show.
Well, the judges?
Yeah, they're like crackheads and fucked
No,
up
Danny
kids.
Tamborelli does the show.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
He's done the show a couple of times. So Danny Tamborelli's still around. Who is the other one? Like Lori Beth Denberg? She's, I think, still a little husky.
That's not doing anything.
Well,
Sam.
I don't know what she's doing. I just know she's not hungry.
Is she doing drugs?
I mean,
Quite possibly.
she's definitely she's cuddly. Let's not call her husky. She's cuddly.
I mean, I can't get my arms around her.
That's what Ed Sheeran called a larger person the other day, and I thought it was like a nice way to say, you're large.
She got fat as fuck.
Cuddly. No, that's not nice.
Yeah, no, but it's accurate. I do see what Whoo Kid's seeing in that photo.
She's big. She's
I'm
pretty
supposed to
big.
keep that to myself.
Yeah, and Michelle Trachtenberg is like a TV star.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's doing okay.
She's got a lot going on.
It's not changing that she's fat as fuck, though.
Okay, I got it.
That's that's back to Lori Beth Denberg.
Fat is cool.
Exactly. It's PHAT. As fuck. PHUCK.
Love all the fat fans out there.
Eric, Northern State Parkway is where you're calling from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured I'd be accurate.
No, I like it. It's that's what I'm trying to do. The direction of Sam Roberts' show going forward, as we're going to be on every day, is local. Trying to keep it local to everywhere in the continental United States and Canada.
Down to the roadways.
That's right.
Makes sense.
That's right.
Sam, I've listened to you for over the last decade. I felt like I've grown into adulthood with you as well, even though
You have.
you never seem to mature, but it's part of your charm.
I'm going to tell you something, Eric. Yeah. When there was only one set of footprints, that's because I was carrying you.
I understood, absolutely, and your tiny ankles buckled under the weight.
They're so weak because of everything they went through as a child.
Understandably so. I think I have a compelling idea for your first show. Just hear me out here.
Okay.
All right.
Combining a couple of things that you like, wrestling and helping other people.
I like
How
one
about
of those things.
I know that, but you know what? 50% is better than usual.
True.
How about the first annual Kamala telethon?
Kamala?
I will raise money to get Kamala some legs.
Does she have any appendages left?
I don't know. The Ugandan giant Kamala used to wrestle people in a loincloth and say he was from deepest, darkest Africa, and his opponents were worried that he was going to eat them.
Who is this?
It was Kamala.
I don't know this Kamala.
It's the Ugandan giant.
guy.
Yeah,
Very
it's
scary.
in hindsight,
Oh my God.
fairly
He had the face paint and all that.
and quite racist in hindsight. Quite very, very racist.
It's okay.
But now he's got the diabetes.
Not shocked by that.
Yeah, he's got no legs.
Oh, his legs are.
His legs are gone. And for a guy who wrestled in bare feet, that's bad news.
So you see, it could be worse. Your ankles are weak, but you still have your ankles.
But I drink a lot of soda. They're not going to last.
Okay.
You know, it's only a matter of time. You've seen the way I eat.
He ate his legs. What happened to his legs?
No, diabetes.
They
Who
had to
can?
cut them off.
Yeah, diabetes.
To
Yeah.
remove them.
He's not actually a Ugandan headhunter. He's a human being from the South.
Like nigga problems.
Right, exactly. Tommy in Kentucky?
Hey, Sam, what's going on?
Not too much, buddy.
Hey, just curious, is this something that you're going to take in a different direction, or is it going to be something like we've been listening to for the last couple of years?
It's going to be like the Friday show, except every day.
Same thing.
Yeah, man. It's not the same thing. It's going to grow and continue to grow.
Don't sound disappointed and get in his head. He doesn't
I thought it was going to be something new, not this same bullshit.
Get a crack.
Yeah.
Crack in a match.
Toss some glitter on it.
There is my first bit, Unprotected Sex Mondays,
Right.
which I'm working on establishing.
Hey, I got to be there.
Yeah, Whoo Kid, you'll be there.
Yes.
You say yes to Unprotected Sex Mondays?
Fuck yeah.
Lori.
Feels good.
Lori, yeah, it does, doesn't it?
It does.
That's what they don't teach in health.
Right.
That as much as it there's more sickness and stuff, unprotected sex feels better.
Much better.
It feels better when you're doing it out of marriage.
It does.
Unprotected and out of marriage. They should teach that.
It
in
was
health.
so good.
Yeah.
Like if I do it with my regular, it's like, but
right.
Outside is like, wow.
So they should really teach classes about like what they refer to as dipping in some strange.
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know. It's silkier when you're cheating.
Huh.
Oh my God, what a great adjective. It is silkier.
Well, Nicole, maybe we'll both find that out on Monday during Unprotected Sex Mondays.
Could happen.
Yeah, who
You'll
knows?
have to tune in and find out.
Who knows?
Ain't nothing wrong with cheating, man. Get that pussy up, Nicole. I hope your husband ain't listening.
I said the same earlier. I don't know if he'd care. He loves you guys.
He'd be okay with it.
Right?
Whatever.
And it's for a bit, so it doesn't really count.
It's a goof.
Right.
Yeah. Lori in New Jersey.
Hi, Sam. Congratulations.
Thanks.
But I'm a little sad about the situation, and I just got in the car 20 minutes ago, so I need further explanation. Are you not going to be on? Am I not going to hear you in the morning on my way to work?
Oh. No, but you can hear him at a different time.
You know what you could do? Just listen to the show on demand from the day before. Then you could hear me in the morning.
Right? Like, I think, listen, I had a huge loss with Anthony, and now I feel another huge loss with you in the morning.
Do you feel abandoned a little bit?
I'm
Don't put that kind of pressure on me.
I'll
be around. I'm not leaving the company, so I'll be around. But yeah, my presence will be diminished.
Listen, you totally deserve it. I'm very excited for you. I am off in the summers, so I can catch you in the midday.
Good. And then just fucking quit your job.
Done.
Well, I can't. Listen, I can't quit my job, but I'm off in the summers, so that helps.
There it is.
Listen,
All right.
I feel like it's going to be tough in the morning.
I got you. You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
You got to be more supportive and understanding.
well,
You're like rushing her off.
so
She's having a hard time and telling you how much she's going to miss you.
I'm here still. I'm right here.
It's a fan right there. What's wrong with this guy?
You're fucking mad about this, aren't you?
Yo, she tell you to eat her pussy, you eat that pussy.
Right?
I didn't know that. Is that you think she was going there?
That's the rule.
If she tell you to, that's your fan.
All right. You're right, Whoo Kid. I mean, Whoo Kid, without the fans, what are we?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You're right. Will on 87 North.
Eat that pussy.
Hey Sam, I was calling. Congrats on your new show.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wondering about your sneaker collection. Like, you got any rare pieces in there?
Well, Skechers
what are
is...
some of-
Yeah, I got some Nickelodeon Skechers.
Size 4.
I never throw out Chuck Taylors. They have holes in them.
For real?
Yeah, I don't.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I got the figured out Skechers, the exclusives. Rick in Atlanta.
Hey, yeah, Sammy, how are you, brother?
I mean, never better.
Hey, I could only imagine, man. I just wish my ass were in your seat. You know what I mean?
I wish your ass was on my face, huh?
Hey, you have no idea, you sexy little 24-karat gold-plated rose, you.
That's exactly right. Listen to that, Steven Singer. Put that in your copy.
Hey, Whoo Kid knows what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah. Cute motherfucker.
Okay, this is getting weird.
Guy.
You know what I mean, Nicole? Tell me, Whoo Kid. He's over there like, yeah, I got this. I got a wife, and I get sex. I get laid.
That's what he's like.
I get
Silky.
That's what he does. So, Sammy, I just got to tell you, my little rosebud,
Right.
that I am proud of you.
Thank you.
A, and B, what is with these people calling up saying, yes, Sam, so your new show is, what are you going to do? What the hell do they expect you to do? You're Sam Roberts.
Here's what I'm going to do, and
Sam Roberts.
you're 100% right, Rick, because the answer to that is I'm going to do me. You know what I'm saying?
I would do you.
Right.
Okay?
I'm going to do me. You gon' do you.
IMMA.
He's going to do you.
So, yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm saying.
And then I'm going to do Nicole, and if Whoo Kid's around, he might get done too.
Unprotected.
Unprotected.
Can we start the train and just let me be the
Choo-choo.
Amen, Whoo Kid?
That's right.
Amen.
That's
So,
right.
I'm Sammy, I love you, and I just want to tell you, Whoo Kid, shout out to you, my brother. Nicole, shout out to you.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are great. And Sam, I don't know what people are saying. All I can say is I followed you forever. You know, I would miss you. I love Anthony, but I miss you more than I would miss Anthony. I'm glad you got your show.
You're a crazy
Brother, man,
person.
you just keep doing it, man. And I don't know. I just want you to be you, bro.
I am going to be me, and I want you
it.
What are you
to
going to do?
be you. I'ma be me.
Right.
N-words want my old shit by my old album.
Right.
Because I'ma be me.
I'll co-sign it.
And you're going to co-sign it.
Right. Let's get it cracked.
By the way, hopefully today, if this is the best part, the stuff I don't get to today, I'll be able to get to on Monday, finally.
Perfect.
But I've got an update on the Filthy Brothers that I really want to get to.
I don't want to be on the show with them. They Twitter attack me, and I bombard, not attack. They don't say anything mean, but like get off my Twitter timeline.
The Twin Towers, of course, are the rappers that hang outside this building.
I fucking hate you.
Looking for photos. I've now introduced DJ Whoo Kid and Nicole to the Twin Towers, different times on the air. Last time they were on the air, I played some Rugrats theme music, and they didn't like.
Awesome, by the way.
They didn't like having to rap over it. They sent me some nasty tweets.
Yeah, they didn't like that.
My guy Paul and Adrian went out on the street and found them. You know where they found them?
In front of the building?
That's right. They found them right outside the building and interviewed them about me after sending me nasty tweets. Hopefully we'll get to that today. There's a lot to get to, though. I want to cover the spelling bee a little bit. I want to talk about what I did out in L.A. because you think starting Monday was a big deal. Mm-hmm. You know what show I was on out in L.A.? This is like, what do you mean, ugh?
I just feel like I've heard about you creaming your pants over this for like days now.
This is like Johnny Carson level big.
I know, for you.
You know Richard Simmons joint?
I'm sorry, I just shit all over your
Does
excitement.
Richard Simmons have a show?
I heard you were working out there.
What?
No, that's not why I was out. Do I look like I was working out?
With Richard Simmons, yeah.
Exactly.
Faggot.
Pelvic exercises.
Whoo Kid.
What?
I don't
You don't
like
like that
word.
F-word?
I don't
No.
like that.
I'm sorry. I'm in the 80s. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Who Kid's old school, Nicole?
Yeah,
Rape is cool, and that F word apparently is fine.
That's right. I was on Stone Cold Steve Austin's podcast.
What? That's hot.
That thing gets like, my Twitter was blowing up all day yesterday. Hundreds of replies.
That's hot.
New followers, people. I mean, all day. He gets like 800,000 to 1 million downloads a week.
Were you cool, or were you like...
Well, I want to play some clips for you.
Okay.
Because I want to play for you the interactions that we had. I have a lot to get to today on Sam Roberts Show. I get to all of it. Keep calling 866-969-1969, and we'll be right back. Sounds to me like it's time to open a can of whoop ass. That's what it sounds to me like right now. Welcome back. Sam Roberts Show. Which mic are you using? Who Kid? That one?
I mean, pick a mic, any mic, dude.
Why you sound so nervous in your last show?
It's not my last show. It's the last version of this show. The show goes daily as of Monday. That's huge.
Right.
Every day at noon. Here on Opie Radio, XM 103, Sirius 206.
And we agreed to the blonde hair stuff, right?
I don't know if we fully agreed on that yet. Okay. It's something I'm mulling over, though.
Why don't we just get wigs?
I'm into that. Then it's not permanent.
If it feels good,
right?
Then we just do it.
Do you think it'll feel good?
Like unprotected sex?
Hell yeah.
Good.
Silky.
Good. Let's go to Andrew in Jersey.
Hashtag that.
Hey, Sammy, congratulations on a new show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just wondering, are you going to have Francesa clips? Is that going to be like a staple on the show?
It's something I'd like to do. It's definitely something, but I'm going to tell you something again. I'm in a radio war with Mike Francesa as of Monday afternoon, no doubt about it. Speaking of other shows, as I said, I was out in L.A. last weekend, hanging out with all my people out there.
Your peeps.
My peeps. I don't know. There's something about, it's one thing when celebrities like come up here and they're doing press and whatever, and they're doing interviews and you meet everybody. But when you hang out with people in person and they're the beautiful people.
The beautiful people.
That's right. Nothing will make you feel more like a troll. Like I was hanging out when I was just not doing an interview, not on a press day.
Right.
But just seeing like Maria Menounos and Julianne Hough just next to each other, and this is just how they exist.
Right.
They're the sweetest people imaginable. They're really genuinely good people, nice people. I'm blessed to know them both.
Hashtag blessed.
Nothing will make you feel like more of a troll than hanging out with those people. Maybe it's just because I look in a mirror and go, oh, no. Even without people around, you're a troll. But nothing will do more. Like, I don't even feel like I'm the same species as them.
That's why one of the reasons I never want to move to LA, and I know eventually I might have to at some point, but I don't want to.
Just because you'll be too goddamn successful.
Right.
Yeah.
No, but I just feel like I'll always feel like I'm not pretty enough, I'm not skinny enough, I'm not like, everyone will always look better than me, and I don't like to live in that.
And it's one thing when you meet these people and they're shitty people or they're stupid or they look good, you go, wow, they can't even maintain a conversation.
Right.
But when I'm talking to these people and they're fun and they're bright and they have something to say and they're unbelievably kind and nice
and
then they look like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, what happened
Oh my
to
God.
me in the gene pool? Like, what happened to me that I turned into this monstrosity?
You got on the wrong line, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I hang out with people like Bobo, because I go, look at me, genetically superior in every way.
That's fucked up.
Menounos is fucking hot. So is Julian Huff.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Both of those people are amazing. You know who else was amazing? Stone Cold fucking Steve Austin.
He's one of the beautiful people, too?
Absolutely. He makes bald look good.
He doesn't make jail look good, though.
What do you mean?
Imagine you're locked up with him.
I was watching, he's in The Longest Yard. He's a prison guard in The Longest Yard.
Right. Yep.
You know what's so great about that movie? He drops an N-bomb with so much passion. I think he calls Nelly the N-word. And he just drops it like there's something so organic about that West Texas redneck dropping that N-bomb.
I became a fan after that.
Like perhaps he has used the word before?
That's right. I don't know. I've never heard him. I hung out at Stone Cold Steve Austin's house for 5 hours.
You counted.
Last weekend. I mean, we were there all day. Troy and me were there. Troy was literally just sitting on the couch watching Stone Cold Steve Austin and me chat for 5 hours.
Serving.
It was.
What are you doing? Having coffee?
He was drinking a protein shake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I asked him if he drank one too, if he was offered a protein shake. He said no, he just had some water.
I had some water, but Stone Cold does everything like Stone Cold. He's like, you guys want water? Before we sat down, I was like, yeah, sure. And I was expecting one of these fucking little baby waters like Sirius gives. He gave Troy and me each a liter of water.
Whoa.
A liter.
No way.
And while I was sitting there with him, he drank the entire liter.
In one shot?
Fuck out.
Well, no, he didn't just gulp it down.
That'd been really cool.
Amazing. But over the course of like a few hours, he drank the whole thing. 1 hour. Over 1 hour. Troy and I went home back to the where we were staying. And we still had 3/4 bottle of water, just walking around with it like Stone Cold gave us this water. But Austin had finished his water. It was incredible.
No pee breaks or anything, huh?
He took a couple piss breaks. Actually, I wanted to play a couple clips because the reason I was hanging out with him for 5 hours is because we did a couple podcasts together.
Nice.
He has this amazingly successful podcast. It's on the iTunes top 10 list literally every single week. It's one of the biggest sports podcasts there is right now. And he was gracious enough to invite me to do it. And he does 2. So we had just cut a podcast and he came back to cut the second one. And this is when I knew we were comfortable together. This is how he started.
Man, I'll tell you what, we cut a family-friendly podcast a while ago, and I was sitting here, and when Sam got here, we were just feeding the dogs, and I was making a protein shake with a cup of oatmeal in it to get some carbs. I was actually going to eat, but since we had scheduled 4 o'clock, we got to roll sound, brother. So I drank a protein shake, and god dang, I had the biggest pocket of gas. I went to the bathroom and farted for about 30 seconds. Didn't want to blow my cover. I had to act like a nice guy on the family-friendly show, but now that I got that out of the way, I'm ready to rock and roll and go unleashed.
I'm glad it was just gas and you weren't stuck in there for like 25 minutes or so.
Son of a bitch. I didn't think that fart was ever going to end.
So we're just hanging.
That protein shake, I tell you.
Wish we had audio of it.
Yeah, of the fart itself.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to tell him because he was asking me, because he's very, very interested. Steve Austin, the reason he's the best wrestler of all time is because he's just a guy who likes to excel at the things that he does. And so he was genuinely asking me tips on broadcasting because he wants this podcasting thing to be as good as possible.
Right.
Wow.
And he knows if there's one professional broadcaster in this great country of ours that you want to ask a question to, your man is Primetime Sam Roberts.
Oh, fucking yeah.
He's aware of that. He's dropping stunners and in between saying, hey, Sam, you got any tips? You know?
Damn.
That would have been tip number 1. You always fart on, Mike. You know,
Right. Always.
Don't excuse yourself.
Don't lose that gold.
I'm so proud of you, man.
You are?
Right?
What? The water, the farting.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Oh, my God.
It was amazing. Only thing that could have been better is if he farted in the water and I got to watch it ripple
Right? Bubbles everywhere.
for 30 seconds.
Would be like a jacuzzi.
A Stone Cold Steve Austin 30-second fart.
Amazing.
What's the longest you've ever farted for? Who could?
I don't know, 6 seconds maybe?
Yeah, I've never even encountered something that's more
a
than
wet
like
one, too.
Yeah.
And it's not even like he was exaggerating. Like, you really believe him. Like, when he said it was that long, like, it was that long.
He was gone for a couple minutes.
Wow.
So I have no doubt that 30 seconds of those 120 were spent passing gas.
Really
That's
cool.
a lot of air in there.
But that's Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And I like that he shared it with you.
He did, because he trusted me, because we had built a bond.
Trust tree.
You can't get any more personal than that.
No.
No, he was asking, about interviewing, because he interviews people, obviously, on his podcast. And he was asking, because I've interviewed so many people, and so many wrestlers specifically, like, how you do it. And I was trying to explain to him, all the wrestling interviews I do, I start with, what's the hap still?
Of course you do.
That's my icebreaker. DJ Whoo Kid.
I know.
Has anyone looked at you and like slapped you when you said that?
They've looked at me like they want to slap me.
Okay.
My favorite is doing it to wrestlers and rappers. I love going to a rapper and saying, like, T.I., what's the haps?
He's like, what?
Like he wants to pull a gun. He's thinking it's entrapment. I was sent by detectives.
Hell yeah.
To catch him pulling a gun. But I gave Stone Cold some tips on interviewing, and he gave me some.
Okay.
What is your ice-breaking procedure for someone who would really be a stranger or celebrity?
Well, I always felt like my opener, which is what got me over with fans, and saying "What's the haps?"
Yeah.
I've said it. I still do it for wrestling interviews. I don't really do it for celebrity interviews anymore.
Yeah.
But when I say "What's the haps?" it's such a stupid thing to say.
Right.
It doesn't mean anything.
Right.
But it instantly is this thing where it eases tension in the room. You can kind of tell that I know it's stupid.
Right.
And it's kind of like, okay, there's a sense of humor here. The joke's not on you, the wrestler. Yeah. I'm letting you know that I have a sense of humor. It's about me. I'm saying what's the haps. I'm giving you an opening to tell me I'm stupid. And now let's relax and start this thing.
Or the person saying, this is different, and the guy's not taking himself so serious.
Yeah.
What I'm going to start doing, modeling off Sam Roberts, not Sam on Twitter. I'm going to just start mine off. If I ever get to do some red carpet shit, what I'm doing, I'm just going to say, what the fuck?
It's a great idea.
I don't know if it would have the same effect.
I think it would have a better effect. I was kind of jealous that I hadn't thought of it.
I'd be scared if he looked at me and said, what the fuck?
Well, hey, this is Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm here with Nicole Biggins from the Morning Mashup and the Sam Roberts Show. Nicole, what the fuck? You're telling me you wouldn't immediately break the ice? If you're remembering one person on that red carpet...
You're right.
It's goddamn Stone Cold Steve Austin. Want to know what the fuck?
You're right. It works the same way.
It's great.
Yeah, you influenced him. I respect you.
Now,
you do?
Yeah, I love
See,
you.
You should respect me.
I
Okay?
do, man.
I'm not a dweeb.
No, you're not.
Now,
Thank
the first time we hear that, like, actually put to use, like, when we hear him interviewing someone on his podcast or on the
makes sense now.
it's going to be awesome.
I really want him to do it.
I hope he does.
I think it could work.
It will work.
Immediately when he said that, I was like, that's money right there.
Yeah.
Like, that's something.
Is there a Skechers store around here? I want to rep you this whole weekend. And I'm going to wear Skechers this whole shit.
Okay, I don't wear Skechers anymore, for the record.
Right.
Yeah. Would you start your interviews, Whoo Kid? Like when you have, because a lot of times people don't know how to take you when you come in, because you don't just have rappers on your show on Shade 45. You have like actors and other musicians and stuff like that. If you just started with, yo, we're here with, Sammy Sweetheart from the Jersey Shore. Sammy, what the fuck?
No, I don't think I'm going to start like that. It wouldn't work with me. I'd be running for the hills.
I could see you being like, you get that pussy? Like starting it with that.
Right.
Or moisture or something.
Right, yeah. But moisture isn't a question. It's got to be a question. What's the haps? What the fuck?
What the fuck? Actually, what the fuck? I guess what the fuck is a question.
Yeah, it's a question.
Because you're asking, what the fuck, by the way?
I mean, you know how I always start when I see an uncomfortable white actor in here.
I don't know.
When they see me and I'm like iced out with my watch.
Sure.
What does it do? I tell them.
What is it?
What up, nigga?
That's right. And then everybody feels at home.
And it's a question.
And that's what it is. So it'll be like, I'll say, what's the haps? Stone Cold Steve Austin goes, what the fuck? And you would say,
what up, nigga?
Now I feel left out. I don't have anything. I don't have a question.
You know what you have?
What? Tits.
That's it.
That's all you need, baby.
Great pair of tits.
And you're Jewish.
And you really bring everybody in with them. That's the thing, Nicole. That's the thing that a lot of people don't realize about your chest.
Yeah.
Is that it brings people in. It's almost maternal.
Yeah.
You know?
I hear the sound, too.
You
like,
do?
It is, instantly, right?
That's the sound they make?
That's why I have you here. 'Cause I feel like people walk into this studio when you're here, sticking your chest out and everything, and they go like, oh, I'm going to enjoy this interview.
Right.
Like, I'm going to have fun today.
And they usually do.
Yeah. Stone Cold gets, I was trying to not have him.
Looking at her breasts, man.
I can't help it.
I'll cover them
up. Don't cover them up. That's why they're here.
Okay.
It makes me feel a little safer, a little more at ease. He was at one point, we were doing it in his house, and he's somewhat easily distracted. So mid-interview, there was a helicopter outside.
Excuse me?
There was a helicopter. It was in the sky.
Okay.
It wasn't on his front lawn.
Oh, okay.
But he was getting annoyed because he could hear it. Some of these guys are better off staying down there, and especially the way they're setting stuff up. Like, I don't see when Kevin Steen is going to come up to the main roster. He was on Raw, but I don't see him being a full-time main roster guy anytime soon. Not because he's not ready, but because he's so hot in NXT right now.
Hold that thought, Sam. Hey, could you get that fucking chopper out of here? I'm trying to cut an award-winning podcast with Sam fucking Roberts from New York City. Shit!
Somebody said. I was about to say it. I don't understand. You're telling that should be on my demo reel. I
I
feel
mean,
like.
1,000,000%. He didn't really think they could hear him, did he?
I think he did.
Yep.
He was yelling loudly.
Okay.
That's Stone Cold fucking Steve Austin. Are you telling me he's a guy that used to get in his way? Shit.
Shit. I like that it ended with a shit.
Yeah, like, come on, guys.
Seriously.
Oh. Did you have fun there, Troy? Yeah.
Adrian, stop Googling pictures of me. It's creepy.
I can't see your tits.
Oh, so you fell left out. Okay,
Fair
I
is
apologize.
fair.
My bad.
John in Manhattan.
Samuel, how are you, sir?
Good, pal.
I just want to congratulate you and say how proud I am of you.
Thanks.
And I think that Whoo Kid, his version of What the Haps, it's maybe a bit intricate, but he should start the interview by saying, "What, nigga?"
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's very quick, yeah.
Just something quick
to the point.
Really quick, and maybe even put a little child laughter behind it, as he likes to do so often.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't know if it's confrontational, if you drop something, and if they're white, fuck it, they'll probably just start crying.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, and that is a key thing, because I feel like What's the Haps is designed to kind of leave people going, I don't know what's happening here. Is this guy a fucking idiot? Is he making fun of me? Is he just being stupid? Like, I don't know.
What's your tone when you say it? Do you say it like nerdily?
I go like this. I mean, yeah, I only know how to say anything nerdily.
Okay,
I've never not said anything nerdily.
Just do it for me.
I'll go like this.
Gotta clear your throat.
Hey, it's Sam Roberts. We're here with Whoo Kid. Whoo Kid, what's the haps?
Hey.
Okay. So you do it nerdily.
Okay, that was just me doing it regularly. Okay. But apparently that's nerdily.
But if I go, what, nigga, that might scare them.
That sounds like I'd go, here's my phone. Here's my wallet. Whatever you need.
But he did add I should end it with like a kitty laugh. Maybe I go,
like Scooby-Doo?
Yo, people laugh at that.
I laughed.
Just try it.
Yeah, it worked, see?
I laughed.
So, you get scared and you're happy at the same time.
Right.
True. Den in Ohio.
Good.
Dan, D-A-N.
All right, I don't know why they assume.
Den?
Did I read? It's the screener who I'm entrusting with my life. Whoever's screening the calls was like, all right, Den it is. There's no way he's saying Dan. He must be saying, I guess, Den.
He said Ian. I said, no, Dan. He goes, Den? Can you spell that?
What? I'm dying. Travis, who's screening calls?
I give up.
It was some guy.
Oh, it's Paul?
Nice work,
He said
Paul.
some guy.
Nice work, Ian Den.
I told him spell it, and he spelled it with an E, too.
No, he didn't.
Paul?
Nobody's name is Den. Nobody's ever been named Den. Even people named Dennis don't call themselves Den.
Right, Denny.
Isn't that like in a white person's house?
Anybody?
Yes.
Yeah, we don't have
Yeah,
that. In the
yeah,
black
yeah, yeah. That's a
household.
room in a white person's house.
Right.
Yeah, smoke on them cigars and all
The
that.
Den. Nice.
Anybody who calls this show and legitimately says, no, my name's not Dan, it's Den. Please put Den up. Hang up on them.
Paul apologizes.
Nobody on this show should ever be named Den. Paul's the same guy who thought I wanted that stupid fucking song played a few weeks ago.
What song?
I don't even remember what it was. I want to put me in Coach played, and he played like the Jay Giles band or something. And I had to tell, all right, Paul, here's the rules, because Paul, you have to know, moving forward, you're going to be my guy daily on Sam Roberts Show. Starts Monday at noon.
What?
You're going to need to know two things I never want on this show. Number one, the Jay Giles band.
Ever.
Number two, anybody whose name is Den. All right.
Can we get an aye captain or something? We need confirmation.
He's crying in the corner.
Aye, Captain.
There you
All
go.
right. Captain, my captain. Dan.
Yes, Den. That doesn't count as Dennis who can suck his own dick.
Right.
We have him on the show, right?
Oh, wow.
True.
This guy's hard.
That's not my question. I want to know, Whoo Kid, does Stone Cold get the pass?
Oh, of course, man.
No
Hell
doubt.
yeah.
Can Stone Cold say it?
He can say it all day.
Ralphie in Ohio.
Hey, I'm thinking I hear you guys talking, Sam, you being a black-ass motherfucker anyway.
True. Ask Mike Tyson.
Maybe you can come out with, who this nigga be? Like somebody walks in, who this nigga be?
Hashtag that. Ow. Tweet that.
Especially if they come with somebody, I'll just point to their publicist and say, oh, we're here with, whoever it is. We're here with Candace Cameron from Full House. welcome Candace Cameron. Candace, who this nigga be? And just point to the publicist.
Hashtag that.
Great coming from you.
And then Candace Cameron would have to say, well, that's my publicist. And I go, oh, okay, so what are we promoting today?
Candace would have to say, this nigga be, and then she'd have to start it like that, like Jeopardy.
Right, and I'll have Paul, my producer, like before a guest comes in, he'll go, all right, so Sam likes to start his interviews by saying, who this nigga be? And when he does, he needs the guest to respond, this nigga be, and then explain who they are.
Yes.
And then we'll see who we can get to do it. Wouldn't that be great if we could actually convince? No, it's just a thing we do on the show.
Some people would do it for real.
Here's the thing. We'd lose half the guests immediately. They'd be like, here's what I'm going to do, not do the show.
Right.
But even if we could get like 1 or 2 people to say, this nigga be my publicist.
Over.
I mean, that's all you need. It's epic.
Incredible.
I will make a t-shirt.
You would.
Hashtag.
Yes, it's got to be hashtag.
Oh, this is good. Brian in Virginia.
Sam, well, how the hell are you?
Fabulous.
Hey, congratulations on your new gig. Thank God you got off the sinking ship. But I've got a great
That's inaccurate.
Nicole.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Anyway, Nicole, this is what you need to do.
Okay.
You open up your interview, you stand there, you roll your shoulders back just a little bit, tilt your head to the right and down and go, like these?
Okay, I'm into that. That's a question.
Yeah. And then they'll be like, these what? And you'll be like, these titties.
I was going to say nuts.
Well, you don't have nuts. You have big, luscious breasts.
Okay, I'll do that. I like that.
Luscious. Look at them. They're incredible.
You're really looking at them.
I've been looking at them all day. That's why I was like, Nicole, you got to be on the show today. And I miss them titties, I believe is what I said.
I don't feel so left out now.
Those luscious breasts.
like these.
These what?
Titties.
That's really good. Especially when you're forceful like that.
Right?
It adds a whole new element of sexuality.
Okay.
And then Stone Cold just pops his head in and goes, hey guys, what the fuck?
We should hold. Can we get like a promo that says all of our questions?
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
And Whoo Kid has a picture of Bruce Jenner saying, hey, guess what I don't have? These nuts. Let's before we have to go to break again, there was a moment on the Stone Cold podcast that I felt like we really bonded. It was beyond the fart. It was beyond the cursing out the helicopter. It was beyond what the fuck. Stone Cold made the mistake of asking about my diet.
Oh,
he said, what are you doing tonight? What are you going to eat? And I was like, Austin.
You shouldn't have.
Like, you're starting a whole new thing. We were an hour into the podcast. It usually goes an hour. We had to go an hour 40.
Of course you did.
Because I was like, Steve, this is a whole, I call him Steve because we're friends. Steve, this is a whole other Pandora's box you're opening. But he was obsessed. He was not even so obsessed with the fact that I'm picky about what I eat.
Right.
Just obsessed with the fact that I love junk food. Because he does too. Listen. I mean, I don't eat any meat. I eat chicken.
Chicken, that's it?
That's it, dude. I don't eat burgers. I don't eat...
Not even a shitty, greasy cheeseburger?
No.
It's all chicken.
I don't eat burgers.
What about the turkey?
I'll have like roasted turkey, sure.
Okay, what about hot dogs and corn dogs? Everybody loves a corn dog.
I don't eat hot dogs. I mean, I will if forced. I can handle it.
God.
Like if somebody is like, this is all you're going to... Then maybe I can stomach one.
That's what she said.
He called me 2 days ago on the phone, Stone Cold. We were chatting, and he said... because he's obsessed with this now, I'm telling you.
Everybody is.
He called me and he goes, so what'd you do after you left, man? Did you go get something to eat? Did you fucking kill some KFC? And I was like, actually, no, but I went to the airport and I was alone so I could get some Burger King. I got a Tender Crisp. And you know what he said to me? It was the greatest quote ever. He goes, ha ha. You are one sorry motherfucker.
You are. You're missing out on life, dude.
I was like, holy shit. No, you know what? If I had spent my whole life eating delicious foods, I wouldn't have had Stone Cold Steve Austin calling me a sorry motherfucker over the phone.
True story.
I made the right move.
All right.
I know what I'm doing. Jay in South Dakota.
Hi.
Hey, JJ.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah. Congrats.
Thanks.
Sir, yes, as guap niggas. Just be like, what up, guap nigga?
Okay. It's one thing you could do. Chris in Brooklyn.
Hey, Sam, I know what you're supposed to do during an interview.
Oh, perfect. Nicole, are you listening?
Yes.
Okay, this is what you got to do. You're sitting down, you're about to start your interview. You kick off your shoes and slap your big, ugly feet up on the table and look your guests in the eye and say, lose your erection yet?
I don't know if it has quite as nice of a ring as like these, but I mean, we could work on that one.
You could just put your feet up and say, "How's your heart on now?"
Still got a boner?
See, I think it'd be a very feminist thing for you to do because it's like now look at me like a person for my mind.
Right.
Because like get your eyes off these luscious breasts,
titties,
and take a look at these feet.
Yeah. Okay. All right. It's in the running.
You could say this. You like what do you think of these? And they'll be like, these what? And then you slap your feet on the table as the ultimate swerve and be like, these feet. And be like, I'm out. I'm fucking out of here. Those are hideous.
But give them the impression that I'm about to be referring to my breasts.
That's right.
And then point to the feet.
Well,
yeah.
you got here. Like people are hard. They have hard-ons when
No,
interviews
people
with them?
everyone likes to make fun of my feet. Like,
well, here's the thing.
Get a new joke.
Generally speaking, men who Nicole interviews come in with hard-ons.
They do.
One time, Larry King.
No, that didn't happen. You're making it up.
I believe he sounded fully erect while talking to you. She was flirting with him.
He still has a dick. He's like 100.
But he's still having kids.
Yeah, it's true.
Is he like...
He's got like a 4-year-old kid.
Yeah.
He loves to fuck.
He's not shooting blanks.
No way.
No.
Larry King loves bad bitches. That's his fucking problem.
He has a hunchback.
Well, he
little
likes to
bit.
fuck. He's got a fucking problem.
How could you fuck bent over like that?
I know, right?
He's generally the bottom. Like he sits, he's on the ground and they ride him. I think.
There's no way he's not going.
Well, Sam didn't say that.
No, I didn't. Kyle in Alabama.
Hey, Sam, congratulations on your new show.
Thank you.
What cost was your marriage?
What did you say?
Hey, I got
What did he say?
It's gonna cost you marriage.
It's not gonna cost me my marriage.
No, it already did.
You have no idea what you're talking about, Kyle.
No,
Apparently, you need to
my
resubscribe to
wife would be-
the. You need to resubscribe to the Sam Roberts newsletter.
No, my wife would be fine with me flying across country with hot girls too. Hey,
Listen, maybe if your wife was a little more secure with your relationship, she would be, okay? Because I am in a field where I have professional relationships that my wife...
Y'all are on the same page, kid-wise, too. It's all shaped up to be great. Hey, let me get to my...
Thank you. All right, we're on the same page.
All right. Hey, a good icebreaker for you would be to ask the interview, what's the one thing they hate most about black people?
Oh.
I don't know if that.
No. Look, Kyle, I gotta tell you something. You strike me as an abrasive, unlikable person.
What? Oh no, I'm a troll.
I know you are. I enjoy it. Thank you, Kyle. Tim in Long Island.
So Nicole, when you introduce yourself, say, "Hey, I'm Nicole. I got no head down there."
Hey, that rhymes.
But no, it has to be a question.
Well, you can just make it a statement.
I got no head down there. Do you think I have head down there? Because I don't.
All right, last Stone Cold clip.
Okay, what about desserts, man? I mean, I love some cheesecake, donuts.
Love donuts.
There you go.
Love
my man.
donuts.
My man, we're going to knuckle up right there. Touching knuck. Goddamn,
Yeah.
you just said you didn't like donuts?
No.
I was going to toss you through the broke window that I tossed you through on the tater tots.
Drag me through the shattered glass and back through. Yeah, no. Love donuts. I'm never going to turn down a donut.
I love you.
Yeah.
Sam Roberts in a straight way.
In a straight
He
way.
said he loves me.
He does love you. I believe that. I can hear it in his voice.
He threatened to throw me out his window no fewer than 3 times in one sitting.
It was with love, though.
I think it was with love. Yeah. He said he loves me in a straight way.
That was really entertaining, if you want to know the truth. Like, those clips are like
I told you,
goals.
it was so fun hanging out with this dude. You know what he said? I didn't hear the clip. He asked me if I like chicken fried steak.
Right, because he thought maybe it had chicken in the name.
And I was like, no, I don't like chicken fried steak. And he said, well, goddamn, Sam, that's just un-American.
It is.
I had an argument with Troy out there. He was insisting that chicken fried steak was chicken.
It's not, sweetheart.
And I said, no, it's steak. And we were arguing, and I made him... There were a table of girls that were watching us while we were eating our breakfast, as happens when you're Troy and Sam Roberts.
Right.
Troy Kwan and Sam Roberts go out, people tend to look. I said, all right, look it up. And when you're wrong, you tell those girls that you're a fucking asshole. And he goes, yeah, fine, no problem. You do the same thing. I was like, okay. And he looked it up. He saw he was wrong. And I said, Troy. And he was like, yeah. And he just tapped the girls on the shoulder and he goes, excuse me, ladies. And they turned around and he goes, I just wanted to let you ladies know that I'm a fucking asshole.
Oh, my God.
Did that?
Yeah, he did.
It's classic.
He lost a bet.
All right.
Well, listen, Nicole, you got to get home.
You do.
You have a baby.
Little bitch ruined everything, didn't she?
Well, she's a wonderful little being.
Oh, yeah.
wonderful little creature who you're raising in your image. So I can only look forward to seeing her grow and prosper.
Oh, that's very sweet of you.
And the titties.
And
When she gets a little older.
Bring up, she ain't got boobs yet, do it?
What? No, he's talking about mine, not the babies.
Oh.
Good Lord.
I was talking about the babies.
Hey.
Who Kid, I was talking about the baby.
Oh, you talking
yeah, I mean, we were on the same page with that one, but don't let it go.
I would
you
say-
can see him developing. Yes, you absolutely can.
I like that.
I would
know.
say if Matt wasn't in New Orleans doing God knows what for the weekend.
We'll get into that next week when the show is on every single day.
Mm-hmm.
And Who Kid, you're sticking around, right?
Of course, man.
All right, good, because I was watching the Spelling Bee last night. You watched the Spelling Bee?
No, I didn't see that one. I don't read. I'm a nigga.
True. Drake came up on the Spelling Bee last night.
No, he did not.
You're telling me, you talk about somebody penetrating fucking pop culture.
I'm so mad right now.
Drake came up on the Spelling Bee. We'll get into that and a whole lot more. Stay right there. Sam Roberts Show continues in a moment. That's right.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Sam Roberts Show. Getting done so much today. Oh my God.
Oh my God. I can't believe I'm hearing Drake.
Of course you are, DJ Whoo Kid. We had to honor you. DJ Whoo Kid is here. You'll be a part of the show next week, right?
Of course.
The big Sam Roberts Show, moving daily as of Monday. This Monday at noon, Sam Roberts Show is a daily fixture on Opie Radio. That's huge.
As they say in Jamaica, bad man ting.
Okay, I don't know what that means. Did you just curse at me? Is it a racial thing? Am I going to get in trouble?
No, it's hot. It's like something bad. Like it's off the hook.
Oh, great. Could you say it again then?
Bad man ting.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the sentiment. The reason that we came back with Drake entering in the show is, do you watch the Spelling Bee?
No, you just put me on.
Yeah, I just put you on it, right? Spelling Bee is hot.
Yeah, I don't read, so I don't know.
I was first into the Spelling Bee. They made a documentary a while back. I think it was called Spellbound. And they just followed these kids. And you would think my dad was crazy getting me to flip quarters into bowls. Like, these kids, their entire lives are wrapped up in spelling words. Like, it's everything to them.
Like, spelling is their life?
Spelling is their life. Like, it's bigger. It's, you know how when you watch like those 30 for 30s or whatever it is, and you see these college athletes that are bred from the time they're in elementary school to just focus on football, basketball. There's this sect of people that are raising their kids. A lot of them are Indian people. I don't know what the correlation there is, but they're just making it so that their kids are just spelling all the time, all the time.
The Indian language is like they're saying 3 words at the same time anyway.
I guess so.
And when they're like, I cannot believe it. Because that's another word in there. Right. Because if we say believe, they're like, believe it.
Right. And you'd be
like L-E-E.
And you're just going, did you say not believe? Like it becomes, the word is like not be, and then leave is the other. You're right. You're right. But they figured out a way to master this English language of ours.
I think they win like almost every year, I think.
Most years. This year was a tie.
Where was it? Was it in the UK or it was here?
No, it was here.
Oh, okay.
It was here in America. But it ended in a tie, which I think is bullshit. Because would you run out of words? Like, just prepare more words. You should never have a tie in a spelling bee. I just keep going until you're out of words.
I got to show your boy this so you can put it up.
Okay, yeah. Show Adrian the video that you want him to put up.
I mean, you got to play it on this shit.
But you would think
this is at a spelling bee, and this was in the UK, and he won too.
All right, well, let me see what Adrian's got for us here.
It's like it's a rare commodity right here. Check it out.
I think you can put up your computer from over there, Adrian. hit the button from over there. On the screen, on the tablet. Yeah, just hit it red and turn it up. There you go. Okay.
What is the definition?
A king. Negus.
What is the language of origin?
Ethiopian to Amharic.
What is the definition?
A king. It's used as a title of the sovereign of Ethiopia. Negus.
Could you use it in a sentence?
The Negus ruled Ethiopia until the coup of 1970.
Okay, that doesn't sound right at all.
Negus.
He's trying to spell it on the back of his cardboard.
I like that. I like that.
Could you repeat the definition?
A king. It's used as a title of the sovereign of Ethiopia, Negus.
Even the sentence sounds offensive. He's like sitting there going like, this can't be what I think it is. He can't spell it wrong.
Negus.
It's like the Naggers episode of South Park.
Loudly for the judges.
Negus.
One more time.
Negus.
She's just trying to get him in trouble. This poor kid, he's got no idea how to handle this.
Negus. Negus. Negus.
He's so freaked out that he got it right.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, I would have spelled it incorrectly.
I would have spelled it with an A.
Yeah, the spelling that I had. I think there was an I in there too instead of an E.
So
I can't believe that was really a word that they would do on this thing.
Is that Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh my God, what you got?
The Thug Life Instagram?
Yeah, it's on there too.
Oh, is it on there? Is that where you can find
You
it?
see that one?
No.
Can I play a good one?
Yeah.
I mean, this word is like the hardest to spell in other countries.
Negus?
Yeah, what's so hard?
Well, it's not. That's a different word than you're thinking of. Negus is it's kings.
Yeah.
That's what I say when I use the N-word. I'm saying Negus.
Ah.
Like that little redheaded kid. It's this little redheaded kid, and he's got this word. Okay, what's this? What's this video that I'm being shown?
It's from the Thug Life.
Okay, this is from the Thug Life on Instagram. It's a little black kid in a pinstripe suit. He looks great.
Hey, Margo, what you gonna do at prom?
Fuck bitches.
Okay.
Amen. Bird game.
All right, play it again. Play it again. I don't understand. From the top.
He's like
he's a little kid. He's not even prom age. He must be going to like a middle school prom. He's no older than 7th grade, and that's a stretch.
He's at least 13, 14.
You think he's 13?
No.
I think he's younger.
I think he's about 8 or 9.
I'll give him 11.
What?
I'll give him 11.
Younger than that?
Yeah, I think he's about 11. All right, go ahead, Adrian.
Hey, Margo, what you gonna do at prom?
Fuck bitches. Get money. Amen. Bird game.
Okay. That's not a great argument for what the music and the hip hop culture is doing to the youth of America. That's
it is what it is.
That's not on your side, Whoo Kid.
I mean, definitely not, but it is what it is.
Well, yesterday I'm watching the what's it called? The spelling bee.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck bitches, get money, Birdman. I'm watching this kid is a kid I want to see in a spelling bee.
Yeah.
Because even if he's like, spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, he's like, fuck bitches, get money.
That bird thing, I like it.
Yeah. There was a word that I had never heard of that was used at the spelling bee yesterday. I want you to hear the sentence they use it in, Whoo Kid.
Okay.
Bacchius.
You ever heard the word Bacchius?
Sound like a football player.
I've never heard the word Bacchius myself.
I never heard it ever.
Would you ever use it, do you think?
If I'm playing football, yeah.
Bacchius.
President Bacchius.
Bacchius.
I got tackled by
May I have the definition, please?
Myself.
I never heard it ever.
Would you ever use it, do you think?
If I'm playing football, yeah.
Bacchius.
President Bacchius.
Bacchius.
I got tackled by
May I have the definition, please?
Bacchius or Bacchius is a metrical foot of 3 syllables, the first short, the other 2 long.
Bacchius.
I can spell it.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Rumor has it that Drake's next mixtape contains a rap in which every verse begins and ends with a Bacchius.
What the fuck?
Holy shit.
That's the clue they gave.
Bacchius. That's ill.
What do you think? How would you spell Bacchius?
Bacchius is B-A-C. Bacchius. Bacchius. B-A-C.
Do you want me to use it in a sentence?
Yeah, use it in a sentence.
The Negus said that Drake would use Bacchius on his next mixtape.
All right. I'm trying to narrow it down here.
Negus, of course, is our Ethiopian kings, as we learned earlier.
Yeah. You're not racist, I know.
No, you know that.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if this kid can spell it.
Bacchius.
Bacchius. May I have the definition, please?
Bacchius or Bacchius is a metrical foot of 3 syllables, the first short, the other 2 long.
Bacchius. Can you use it in a sentence?
Rumor has it that Drake's next mixtape contains a rap in which every verse begins and ends with a Bacchius.
And may I have the definition one more time?
A Bacchius is a metrical foot of 3 syllables, the first short, the other 2 long. So it's da-dum-dum.
Da-dum-dum is a Bacchius.
Bacchius.
Oh.
He didn't ask for part of speech, but it should have been clear from the definition. That should clarify the ending of the word. The middle of this word could be sticky.
Bacchius. B-A-C-C-H-I-U-S. Bacchius. Correct.
Whoa! You the fucking best. You the fucking best.
I would have had it wrong.
Drake.
That's crazy.
With a spelling bee winning clue. By the way, the phone number at Sam Roberts Show to call is 866-969-1969. That's 866-969-1969 to talk to me and Whoo Kid. Yeah. Number one, the 2 things stuck out to me when I was watching that. Number one, the fact that they're now using Drake as a clue on the spelling bee.
That's crazy.
Does that completely take him out of being cool? Like, I was watching that going, in my mind, Drake is the man. I think he's cool.
But now he's universal.
But now...
He's out of here.
He's not cool anymore, is he?
I mean...
Or is he so cool... When you say he's universal, has he crossed over to the point where now he's like cooler than everybody because he's a fucking spelling bee clue?
Yeah, because it's like, you see the names in crossword puzzles.
And that's like...
If you see your name in a crossword puzzle, like the New York Times...
You say N-word, we made it.
You're out of here.
You're out of here. In a good way.
You're at a wedding, your song comes on.
Right.
No, weddings don't play like current shit. They play like...
No.
Universal classics.
Nobody plays A$AP Rocky at a wedding.
No.
No, not right now. Not yet.
Maybe.
Not yet, but we can have goals and everything. The other thing that struck me when I was watching this, who the fuck gets hired to do play-by-play at a spelling bee?
I know.
Did you hear that when he was doing that? He was like, the middle of this word could get a little tricky as he tries to spell. How about the whole word is tricky? That's why it's on a spelling bee.
He's definitely not getting no pussy.
You mean the play-by-play guy?
Yeah, that's a nerd.
Where do you go in life?
You can't get any more nerdy than that.
You're like, well, I'd really like to be a broadcaster, but I have no personality to speak of. I have no knowledge of anything sports or pop culture related, but I can spell pretty well. I can comment on other people's spelling really well. I feel like the people who do play-by-play
that shit is crazy.
Yeah. The people who do play-by-play for stuff like this are like Quiz Kid Donnie in Magnolia.
Yeah.
Like people who were like, as kids, these super geniuses, and then they grow up and they're just smart adults. When you're a kid and you're a genius, the world is at your fingertips because you're a super genius and it's so atypical. But when you're an adult and you just happen to be smart, but you're not like Stephen Hawking smart, you're just smarter than most kids. If you don't keep developing, I think some of these child geniuses, they hit their peak at 13 or 14. And so they get older and they're adults and they're smart, but they're just smarter than most teenagers. They're not geniuses. They're not rocket scientists. You never saw Stephen Hawking on a fucking spelling bee because he was figuring real stuff out. He wasn't just able to memorize words in a dictionary very, very well.
But he's so smart, he looks stupid as fuck.
You think he does look stupid?
Why is he looking like that?
Well, he's got a disease.
Oh.
Yeah. He's got a disease. That's why he can't talk. He can't walk.
I thought he was just stupid looking.
No. He's got a disease. There's a whole movie about it. You should check it out.
I don't see that shit. I think you look crazy.
Okay, I understand your criticism there.
Like shaking and all that.
Right. Well, he's in a wheelchair. He can't move. He can't. He can't move at all. But what path of life do you go down that you're a play-by-play guy for spelling bees? And is that what you do all year round? Do you have to go?
Loser.
Do you have to go to the local spelling bees just to get the $50?
Fucking loser.
Oh my god.
One word I need to spell is abduction.
Why is that?
Last night was crazy.
How so?
I mean, for once I got abducted.
Hang on one second.
I want to keep this. We'll talk off air.
Let me get to that. Ron in Indianapolis.
How's it going, guys?
Good, pal.
So, the guy doing the play-by-play, Sam Jensen. He actually played for the Astros in the '80s.
No way.
He was a baseball player?
That's crazy.
Yep.
Does he do any?
Playing with
but he was playing with these nuts.
We got caught. I can't believe we got caught.
Not really, because but he was playing with D's, and I'd go, D's who? It's great. Justin in Tampa.
Oh, my Lord.
What's up, my niggas?
Hey, what up, man?
Thank you for referring to us as the royalty that we are.
African princes.
All I want to do is call in and say that and not be racist.
Oh,
Well,
man.
it's a little. It still strikes me as somewhat racist. Rudy in Texas.
No, racist. We're African princes.
Did you say princess?
The princes.
Oh.
Yeah, spill that shit.
Prince.
You're an idiot. I know. You stupid.
What's going on, Rudy?
Hey, what's going on, Sam? Congratulations on your show, first of all.
Thanks.
But I know this thing has really started taking over on the Opie radio. What's going on with E-Rock?
You got to call E-Rock show. He's on tonight.
I know he's on tonight, but it's like I haven't heard him on Opie, and I mean, they're pushing your show all crazy and everything, which is great.
Yeah.
But what's up with E-Rock? He's going to be doing his show?
I think E-Rock's still just going to do his thing. He's going to be on every Friday night.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I need to know.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you later. So you weren't watching the spelling bee last night, huh, Whoo Kid? What were you doing?
I told you I got abducted.
By aliens?
I mean, this sounds crazy and untrue, but it really happened last night.
By what? Who abducted you?
It was an alien.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, my God. I'm just so embarrassed to talk about it.
Don't come here and make up bullshit. I don't even understand. Whoo Kid, you have enough stories that you come in here that are true.
I didn't want to say it on air. I wanted to tell you, like, on the side.
You've texted. I don't know what you're talking about because you've texted me.
I wanted to tell you now on air.
Like, I like when you text me, like, girls making waffles with their vaginas and all this other stuff because you tell these stories that I think are not true. And then you're like, hey, Sam, here's a video just randomly. And it's evidence that these stories that you tell with women on tour are indeed true.
Yeah, but it happened so fast. I didn't have time to grab my phone. It took me.
Explain to me what happened.
I mean, I was watching Twilight, and then all of a sudden...
The movie? Twilight? Like the vampire movie?
I downloaded it illegally.
Why were you watching Twilight? By yourself?
Yeah, the whole trilogy. It's not about that.
So you had a night to yourself and you just decided to watch Twilight?
It's Thursday, motherfucker. What the fuck else is there to do?
I mean, I don't know. Find some kind of company stuff. Whoo Kid, you can call me and we can go find something to do. I don't want to think that you're alone.
With you, man. It's Twilight, man.
All right. Whatever makes you happy.
So, like, lights.
It's weird, but...
Yeah, like, this bright shit just came out of nowhere. And then I woke up, like, on a dental type chair. It was like I felt like I was at the dentist, but I was naked.
Were you at the dentist?
No, I got abducted.
In Jersey?
No, in Long Island.
In Long Island.
Yeah.
So you're hanging out in Long Island, watching Twilight. You wake up. Were you just dreaming?
I don't think so, because when the alien got close to me, it has to be an alien. His pelvic, like, I guess where his...
Was he naked?
He wasn't naked.
What was he wearing?
He had nothing there. No, he had no suit on.
But he was naked.
In alien terms, yeah.
What do you mean? As opposed to what? Was he wearing clothes?
He had no fucking outfit on. Like,
so he was naked?
Yeah.
Okay.
But aliens don't consider themselves naked.
Okay, Whoo Kid, I've never been abducted.
I didn't ask him if he was, are you naked?
Well, if he's not wearing clothes, then he's naked.
All right, but he got close. But when he got close to where the midsection of my body, my hand, I kind of like touched him. And then it felt like a snake skin body. Like, it was like
reptilian.
Yeah.
But he had no external genitals.
Nothing.
He was a eunuch.
Like the shit you see in the fucking, you go to Macy's, you see a naked fucking
mannequin.
Yeah, like that.
What did his head look like? Was he like?
I couldn't look further up because whatever beam they had on me, made me look straight.
What color was the alien?
It was like gray, kind of like a grayish.
And it looked like a person except without private parts.
No private parts, and it felt like a snake.
And it felt like a snake. You touched it, or did it just brush against your hand?
I mean, yeah, it got close because it was like, I don't know what it was doing to me.
Okay.
But it didn't mess with my genitals or nothing.
How long were you there for?
I think like all night.
All night?
And then I woke up this morning, like 10 a.m.
Is there any chance that you fell asleep on a couch while you were watching fucking Twilight and just had a dream that you got abducted by an alien?
Because they were going in my feet. I don't know why they were touching my feet.
I tell you, I mean, it's funny that you bring this up because last week
Yeah.
I got obsessed reading about this guy. I can't remember his name, but they made a movie about him called Fire in the Sky, and it's like the most.
I saw that movie. That shit's crazy.
It's the most famous alien abduction story. It's some guy. He was like a logger.
Got out the car and then it.
Yeah, like he saw something. He got out of the car. He got abducted for like 4 days apparently, and he's taken lie detector tests, and he's gone through all these steps, and nobody can prove him wrong.
Can I take a lie detector test? If you know I lie a lot. But
you lie all the time.
I'm not lying right now.
You're really not.
I was going to call Opie and tell him too, but I didn't want Opie to laugh.
I think his name was Travis Walton.
Oh, whoever.
The guy who it happened to in the 70s. Okay. But so you didn't see a spaceship or anything?
No, I didn't see. I just saw it like I was in the, like, there's so much light. I just saw, the only reason I saw him is when he got close.
Did anybody give you a drink that was unattended?
I was watching Twilight. I was eating like Frosted Flakes.
I don't know if somebody came and drugged you. I worry about you.
Frosted Flakes.
Okay, so you're eating your Frosted Flakes. Nobody sprinkled anything in the Frosted Flakes.
I don't remember that. You know what I'm saying?
So you were naked on the table or on the dentist chair. How many beings were around you?
There was only one. I told you.
It's just the one.
Yeah. And he was gray.
Was he poking you, prodding you?
He was messing with my feet.
That's it.
That's it.
Just your feet. Did you see his feet?
I couldn't see it. I just saw the pelvic
Just
area.
the pelvis. And it was blank.
That's it.
Did it freak you out?
No, if I was happy, I was like, I'm about to go into space.
You said you got psyched. And nobody gets to see this.
I thought he was going to take me somewhere else, but then he sent me back home.
You were, how'd you feel when you woke up?
I mean, I went to the gym. I kept it to myself.
Right. Were you like, oh, fuck, I thought I was going to get to see some cool space stuff?
I don't want to get locked up. I just thought I'd tell you because you're my friend.
Right. No, I appreciate that. Also, I also appreciate, I feel like if you were still on the spaceship, you would call me first to let me know I can't do the show today because I'm on a spaceship like you did when you were in jail.
Yeah.
That's cool. So were there any markings on you when you woke up in the morning?
I mean, they were fucking with my feet. There's nothing on my feet. I checked my feet.
You checked them? Did you check the bottoms?
Looked at everything, the nails.
Do you want me to check the bottom of your feet right now?
You can check right now if you want to.
Put them up on the console.
For real?
Yeah, let me see the bottom of your feet. I worry about you. Well, let me see.
You're my friend.
Because if there were aliens fucking with your feet, we should know. All right, there's the socks, but you weren't wearing socks. He's taking off his socks. Okay, they're a little dry. They are a little dry. Your toes are wrinkly.
I am a nigga, you know.
That's true, but I don't see any alien markings on them.
No.
Have you ever been abducted before?
That's my first time.
Thad in Utah.
Yeah, I was actually on that same ship with him last night. It was some crazy shit.
Oh,
I
shit.
can tell you what they were doing with him, too. You don't want to really know, Whoo Kid. It was scary.
What were they doing with Whoo Kid?
I remember my feet.
They were comparing my penis and his penis to see if it's true.
And was it?
What?
Unfortunately, it was.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Aliens have heard the stereotypes for so long, they were trying to get to the bottom of it.
So we were like a science experiment?
I guess so.
But I ain't gonna front. I did hear like somebody else was in the room, but I thought it was this.
It didn't fucking. It
might have been him.
It didn't freak you out when this was happening.
Does he live in Long Island?
No, he was in Utah.
Oh shit!
But still, if they have a spaceship, it could probably go very, very fast. Nobody's reported seeing any unidentified flying objects in Long Island last night.
I mean, I was going to call the cops. Just be like, it just beamed the nigga up.
Right. But the cops are like, nah, we're not trying to help. If they probably lock you up.
Yeah, I don't need that issue right now.
Why do you think they picked you?
I don't know. I got grabbed once I saw Taylor Lautner, like that whole scene with the turning into the wolf thing. That's when I was like, see ya.
I think that there's a high likelihood that you fell asleep watching Taylor Lautner turn into a werewolf like a teenage girl, and then you had a dream about aliens touching your feet.
I was there, man.
You were.
We need like a lie detector, motherfucker.
Maybe we should.
Yeah.
If I can find one next week, will you?
I'll take the test.
You will.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, if there's anybody out there who's got a lie detector.
I mean, and that's been abducted, too.
Anybody who's been abducted, of course, you can call in. But anybody, get in contact with us if you have the ability to perform a lie detector test. Because I got to know if Whoo Kid is telling the truth. And you can come in next week and do a lie detector test to Whoo Kid. Because I'm quite sure, in my mind still, even after all these questions, I believe that as you were sitting right there, you just kind of made this up. As we were talking just now.
I don't think so.
I think you just did.
You can't make it up, man.
I mean, you could. You're a fucking idiot. You know, you don't put all those things into account.
Yo, gray body. No genitals, no dick, nothing. No pussy.
How about an asshole?
I mean, he was in front of me. I didn't tell him to turn around.
You don't know. Did you say anything?
In my mind, I just was happy that I was in space. I was like, oh, shit, I'm going to Mars.
I wish I could live that kind of life where you're so just kind of whatever about everything.
I'll be the first to really be happy that I got abducted. I really was. I wanted to go somewhere else.
You did. Just to see, because nobody gets to see it. So you're like, oh, this is why you tour so much. You love to travel.
Yeah, I didn't bring my phone. I would have been on Oprah. I think I'd be telling you. I'll show the shit to Oprah.
You would have skipped the show and flown to Yo, alien, drop me off in Chicago. I need to talk to Oprah.
What? Shit, I'm giving it to you for free. I could have sold it for $1 million.
I got to get a lie detector in here.
Get him, please, because then you're going to be like, oh my God, Whoo Kid really got abducted while watching Twilight.
And I would ask him if, maybe it's because they're like, there's a black guy watching Twilight by himself right now. We need to really bring this guy in for studies. This makes no sense.
What? Taylor Lautner, you don't like him?
No.
What? He turned into a wolf.
Let's go to Joe in Texas.
Shit is ill, kid.
What's up, Sammy?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, bud. Hey, I don't have a lie detector machine, but I am certified in advanced interview and interrogation techniques.
Huh.
You know, yeah, I mean, the only bad thing is I have to actually sit in front of them, talk to them, and analyze the linguistic and non-linguistic characteristics.
You in the Army?
Oh, no, I'm with a law enforcement agency.
I mean, I don't have any money, but if you want to fly to New York, you could be on the show.
You never dealt with like alien abduction individuals?
Not alien abductions, man, but I've had that sleep paralysis shit before, and that's scary.
I was reading an article on Vice about sleep paralysis. That freaked me out too. You know what sleep paralysis is?
You can't move.
Have you ever had it?
I've never had it, but it's when there's a new doc, I guess, out about it. It's when you wake up in the middle of your sleep or whatever, and you can't move. Like your brain is totally conscious, but you can't talk. Your eyes are open, but you can't move, and you end up having these weird dream visions. So you see like dark figures and stuff like that. It's really fucking freaky.
It's not out of body. Yeah, it's not the out of body experience.
No, you're in your body, but you're locked in.
Oh wow.
Like you got I think the last phase of it is levitating. Like you actually start feeling like you're levitating and shit. It's nuts, man.
You go through that?
Yeah, I've actually had it happen to me 3 times before, and kind of after the 3rd time, I was like, "Fuck this! I'm seeing a doctor or a shrink."
Oh wow!
And he's like, "Yeah, some people just have it more than others." So
you went to a doctor and they just said, "Well, there's not really anything we can do about it."
Yeah, pretty much.
That sucks.
They think it's more of like an exhaustion type of deal, and I don't know. It's crazy shit, though, man.
Well, if you want to get down here and interrogate DJ Whoo, or up here for you, and interrogate DJ Whoo Kid, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, they're looking.
I'll tell you what, I'll let you on Twitter, and if I can make it up there the next couple of weeks, I sure as hell will.
All right, cool, man.
Can I text you a photo of my eyes? Maybe you could tell. What?
So you're just like, I'm telling the truth right now. Yeah. Click. All right, buddy. I'll talk to you later. John, go ahead.
I hate you, Say. I wanted to keep this like amongst me and you. I want to talk off air. You got me telling you some private.
Well, I don't want to have this conversation off the air. I'd be like, you're a fucking liar. You're a fucking weirdo. Don't talk to me about it off the air. You know, I don't want to have this weird conversation. John in Minnesota. What's up, John?
Sam, how's it going?
Good.
All right. So in the military, they actually taught us how to perform a lie detector test just by listening to someone's voice. So I could probably do this over the phone.
Okay.
Well, have you been listening?
Yeah.
You think he's lying?
Well, I have to be able to speak to him direct.
Okay.
So if I can just ask him probably 2 or 3 questions, I could probably tell you right away.
All right, go for it.
All right. What'd you have for breakfast?
This morning I had
Liar. Cheese nuts.
He got you, Whoo Kid. He nailed you.
That's some bullshit.
He got you. You are lying.
Why are we getting caught all day today?
James, I kind of saw that coming. James on Long Island. What's up, James?
What's going on, guys?
How's it going?
First off, did you take anything or smoke anything before you go to bed?
Nah, I was eating Frosted Flakes with 2% milk.
You didn't smoke weed?
You were completely sober?
I was super sober. I was watching Twilight, and it was a trilogy. I had to watch all 3 movies.
You're like, I don't fuck with Twilight.
Yeah.
You're like, Waka, leave me alone. I got to maintain my sobriety so I can enjoy Taylor Lautner.
Come on, that's the nigga right there.
Did you hear or smell anything?
There was no, you know what? It's a good question. There was no smell.
No odor.
I just heard the, that's why I thought maybe somebody else was in the room, or it probably was just a sound.
Or an alien dog.
But no spaceship sound.
Feel anything?
It was just messing with my feet. And then I saw him close with the light. That's the only time I saw him when he got close. And I put my hand, my hands were stuck. So I just.
What were they stuck on?
On my waist. They had a beam on me or something.
Oh.
I couldn't move.
Don't you think,
like
though?
You fuck something dirty.
Don't you think that it was more likely to be a dream? The fact that you couldn't smell anything? Nobody can smell anything when they're dreaming.
Yeah, I can smell dirty pussy in a dream.
You smell, when you're dreaming, you smell dirty pussy.
Hell yeah.
Oh, my God.
What? It's like the bottom of the trash can. You ever smelled it?
No, I know what dirty pussy smells like. I just don't know if I could smell it inside of a dream.
Okay.
There's one more thing I want to talk about. Actually, there's a few more things I want to talk about. We should take a quick break. Again, I'm going to be on the hunt for a lie detector because I don't fucking believe a word that you're saying right now.
You and OB always want to come at me because then you fucking do your research and then you see that what I say is the truth all the time. And then come on. It's happened before.
It has happened before.
Bring it.
Listen, I have thought that you were lying before.
Yeah.
I definitely still think that you're lying right now.
And you looked it up, and then, of course, bam.
You're telling the truth.
Right now, you can't look up me getting beamed up from Long Island.
No, unless I get beamed up tonight and be like, was Whoo Kid here yesterday? And they'll be like, yeah, he was. I'll be like, oh, fuck, I got to apologize to that N-word.
Hope it goes down tonight.
Yeah, you hope I get abducted tonight?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something. If I get abducted, I'm not going to be sitting there going, oh, cool, I get to go to space. I'm going to be freaking out.
You don't want to go to Mars?
No.
Okay.
No.
I want to go to Mars.
I don't even want to go to Mars 2112. I don't want to go anywhere.
Saturn and all that.
I don't like to travel.
Okay.
I want to go home. And stay home. I want to go wherever the Metro North goes. Like,
who the fuck got Taylor on this number? I gotta call him.
You think Taylor had something to do with this?
Probably.
Oh my God. We got a couple more calls coming in before I go to break. Let's go to Berto in Texas.
Can't make this shit up.
Man.
Yeah. What's up, Berto?
Oh, nothing, man. That shit happened to me. Some fucking bitch put a fucking spell on my ass. And the only reason I knew about it, I had a freaking dream that I couldn't get up. Every time I opened my eyes, there was like a freaking devil face in front of my eyes.
What?
And, yeah, it's fucked up. And the next day, it was like a total nightmare. It was bad. I woke up, and I still lived at home. My mom was like, oh, you better watch it. There's some bad girls out there. Sure enough, I told that chick that I was dating, she told me that it was her.
Oh.
That it put a spell on you? Like in that movie, The Craft?
The thing was, she had never been to my house or anything like that. But when she went to go pick me up that first time, and she said, that's your room over there. It's like, how in the hell do you know? Remember that dream you had last night? That was me.
What?
Oh, that's terrifying. That's terrifying. Please end with a D's nuts.
D's nuts.
Okay, that makes me feel a little more comfortable. That made a little bit better.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Lucas in Syracuse?
What?
Sammy!
What's up, pal?
Hey, I don't believe a word Luke is talking about.
Me neither. Me neither.
It's hard to believe, I know. Man.
Well, you're the same person that was on the radio, 2 or 3 years ago, saying Elvis is still alive and in movies, so the Home Alone movie.
DJ Whoo Kid about a year and a half ago saw a Johnny Carson book sitting on my desk.
Why do we have to?
And started flipping out and said, oh shit, you guys got Johnny Carson coming up here? He's the man.
Yeah,
I was like, Whoo Kid? He's been deceased for some time.
I do black radio, man.
Now, Sam, I also heard, Sam, I heard D is coming up as well.
Now, D who?
No.
Oh, Lucas.
Yeah, I do black radio, man. Johnny Carson is still alive over there.
You think so?
I even tested it on some of my idiot friends, and they thought he was still alive too.
Your audience was just excited. He was. Oh, he's coming in for real.
That nigga's crying over there when I broke the news. Man.
You had an in memoriam special for Johnny Carson years later.
What? Honestly, I thought this motherfucker was still alive and chilling.
Dude, there was nothing about you that struck me as illegitimate when you said you were excited that Johnny Carson was coming up here.
I was actually pissed when
I told you he was dead?
Live on air, yeah, I was really mad.
Because you love Johnny Carson.
I thought my Instagram was going to be popping. He was going to come up here. I would have pushed Roller to the side, his fat ass. I would have took a nice photo. And I would have had mad bitches with that photo.
And just
Johnny
like,
Carson?
Yo, here's Johnny.
Damn.
You can take a photo with his tombstone. It's about all you can do. You can't even if he's been dead for so long, if you dug up his body to take a photo, you'd just be posing with some bones.
Get out of here.
He's not been alive for quite some time.
This is embarrassing.
Jay in California.
Good day, gentlemen.
Good day.
So I do have one of these machines that can test whether he is lying or not, and I have the funds to make it out to New York. I just have one question. Do either of you listen or have heard Imagine Dragons?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine dragging these nuts across your face.
Oh, no! I can't believe it. I thought we were just going to have a nice discussion about a band.
I like that band. I hate you.
God damn it.
Yeah, I'll put my photo up, man.
Oh, I thought we were going to go Imagine Dragons and Hozier and...
Oh, man, I can't believe I got caught like 10 times on this show.
Pete in Jersey.
Hey, how you doing, Sam? Love the show.
Thanks, pal.
I can do a quick lie detector test over the radio if Whoo Kid's interested.
Oh, great.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just a couple quick questions. Whoo Kid, were you abducted by aliens?
Yes, I was.
Do you like to swim?
No.
Do you like to play ice hockey?
Hell no.
Yeah, aliens don't abduct black people, so clearly you didn't get abducted.
Ah, shit.
I was hoping there'd be some kind of D's nuts reference at the end of that. I mean, I was like, swim across these nuts?
I mean, it is true. Maybe I'm a rarity. I don't know.
Well, I mean, we all know you do not have a black person soul. Like,
definitely not.
You know, most of your blackness is what we would call a front.
I mean, the only thing I don't have is a fucking, I guess, a racist white coat.
Right.
That's the only thing I don't have. I don't own one.
Brandon in Massachusetts.
Hey, Sam. Hey, Whoo Kid. What's going on?
What up, dogs?
So, yeah, with the sleep paralysis thing, you guys will shit when you find about this thing called exploding head syndrome. Yeah, exploding head syndrome. It apparently happens to, like, 20% of the population, and basically it's like you fall asleep and then you get jarred awake, but it's by hearing almost what sounds like a bomb going off in your head, or like a transformer like blowing up in your head, but you can't move at all.
Oh my
and
God!
It feels like you're having. Yeah.
I hate the human brain. It just plays tricks on you all the time.
Dude, the worst part is they don't even know what the fuck causes it.
Nobody knows anything about brains. They've not spent any time figuring out the human brain and why it just plays tricks on people constantly.
Oh, it sucks.
I mean, it's got Whoo Kid thinking he was abducted by make-believe aliens, for God's sake. It's embarrassing.
I can't make it up, man.
It's embarrassing. We got the noise usually happens at the onset of sleep or within an hour or two of falling asleep, but is not necessarily the result of a dream. An episode can last from a few seconds to a couple of minutes. Can you imagine?
Explosions going off?
Trying to sleep. And then being jarred awake and hearing like paranormal activity noise. How are you supposed to go back to sleep? And there's no explanation for any of it.
I used to do it with my ex-wife.
Yeah, but there was an explanation. She was throwing all your shit out on the street. That's the difference there. She was throwing all your shit all over the place.
Fuck her. Slut.
I've been, did you hear this clip of the councilman? This went viral a while back. I think we played it on Opie's show.
Yeah.
It was just happening at a local town hall event. Hang on, I don't think I have the right thing.
You did an exorcism at Opie show?
You remember, Mr.
No, this was a town hall event.
And I imagine he's going to hit some of the highlights here in a minute. But I do want to
just say that if your life has not already been touched by an antibiotic-resistant disease, it probably will be at some point. My mother has fought a MRSA infection. I have a high school friend whose 3-year-old son almost died from C. diff, and he will be dealing with the consequences of that for the rest of his life. But the thing is that these deadly infections, there's something we can do about it. And what we can do is call on governmental representatives that are higher.
He's pissing.
Up the chain of command.
He's not pig, is he?
He left his mic on.
And ask for action.
This guy went and left his mic on as all this was happening.
Aware of Mr. Brainerd's concerns that he raised last time, and there would be instances where I actually agree.
And so it's over the PA system and everything.
First, but there are not any KFO operations in Georgetown, so for us to just say it within the city limits.
Toilet flushing. She's talking about kids dying and cracking up.
Would be an empty gesture. So,
yeah.
And also these diseases don't know any boundaries. So,
you hadn't heard that?
Oh man, I would have been dying too.
So he leaves, like he does his thing in the town hall meeting.
Opie.
And then he, no.
Oh, I thought that was Opie.
No. Opie played this on his show. This didn't happen on our show. This is like a local town hall. This is like a mayor of some place.
Okay.
And he goes and he has his lapel mic on that is used to be over the PA system for the local TV, and so everybody can hear him.
But he goes in the bathroom.
And he goes in the bathroom. He's like, give me a sec. He forgets to take his mic off or turn it off. And so this woman has the floor, and the whole time she's talking, he's pissing.
What?
I got to tell you something. First of all, this made me die laughing. But second of all, it made me think, it brought me back to this place. I was worried about this a while back, and now I'm starting to get worried about it again. Do you pay attention to the severity of your urine stream?
What, the color or?
No, like the sound and the power with which it has.
I mean, if you drink it comes out crazy sometimes, like.
Yeah, but see, I can't, when I piss.
You look at it?
No, I'm not really looking at it. I'm just like listening and like getting a sense of the power because I care. Because you don't see, when you're in a guy's bathroom, you don't see the other guy's piss, but you can hear him all the time. And I have come to this realization over the last year or so that I've never been in the bathroom and had the strongest piss stream in the room.
That was a long one.
There's always this guy. I've never had a piss stream as strong as that one. That's long as that. There's nothing. But every time I go into a bathroom, guaranteed, if there's more than one person in there, somebody's got a stronger piss stream than me. And I don't know if that says something about me in terms of my physical size. I don't know what it means. But I've started to pay very close attention to it, and I hate it.
You don't drink a lot of water, do you?
I mean, I guess not.
You drink coffee?
No, I don't drink any coffee at all. So you think this is a dietary thing, not something inside me? This doesn't say anything about me as a man.
It has nothing to do with your small dick. It's just like if you drink, you're gonna pee for a long time.
Listen, you could say it doesn't have anything to do with me. Your statement just implied that I have a small dick.
You've been promoting it for the last 10 years on the show. That's what I assume.
So when you hear me being worried about this, you go, "Oh, I guess that's a problem if you're a small dick."
You allowed to take the test, motherfucker.
With you,
is your dick small?
Do you have a solid piss stream?
No, my shit is I think I have 2 urethras in there or something, man.
So it just fizzes out like a vagina?
I hate it when it does that. It goes to the side. That means there's a little cotton thing in there.
What do you mean a cotton thing?
You never had dick lint?
No, I've never had dick.
Troy's laughing. He knows what I'm talking about.
Maybe my urethra is not big enough. What's dick lint?
Well, I have a big dick hole because so sometimes cotton goes in there and then it just it piles up in there. It's like lint from your underwear.
That's never happened to me in my life.
Your dick don't rub against your underwear.
I'm going to tell you something. You know what underwear I've been using?
Yeah.
Tommy John's. It's not a commercial for Tommy John's, but I'm going to tell you, number one, I've been using this because they advertise, and I listened to the commercial on the platform, and they said it's revolutionary underwear.
Yeah.
Number one, maybe that's why I don't have dick lint in my urethra, because they never sticks to your balls or anything.
Yeah.
You know what my biggest pet peeve about my underwear is by the end of the day, I'm wearing boxer briefs and they're all like stretched out and shit. They're cheap. They're garbage.
That's why I wear Gap.
Does Gap work?
Yeah, I wear medium.
Medium.
Snug.
I've been wearing Tommy John's. Number one, they never.
Who the fuck wears that?
Everybody's wearing it. You should try it. Who Kid? Trust me. Try it.
I love the Gap though.
No, try Tommy John's. Yeah. They never stretch out.
Okay.
Like at the end of the day, you can just sleep in them. They still feel new. No dick lint.
Okay.
And they don't stick up your ass crack. And it's the summer. I worry about that stuff. I feel like I've been stinking everywhere I go. I'm not an athletic person, but I feel like all of a sudden my deodorant's not working. I get so paranoid about all of this stuff. But
yeah, but that's where
I never have to worry about my underwear getting all stuck in my balls because this Tommy John stuff is incredible.
I'm looking at it right now.
It's incredible.
You actually wear this stuff?
Yeah.
What does it look like that?
What do you mean look like that? It's boxer briefs.
Yeah, but it's like your legs are tight, and then you have this cup in front of your thing.
That's a penis.
No, there's a cup on the underwear.
What do you mean a cup?
It's like a cotton cup.
Let me see.
Looks so gay.
Well, I don't fill it out exactly like that.
You Brad Pitt or something?
I don't exactly fill it out like that. But it's close. It's very, very close. If you want to get a phone call in before we run out of time, 866-969-1969, 866-WOW1-WOW. We go to Socks in Texas.
Yo, what up, Sammy friend?
How you doing, Socks?
I'm doing all right. Hey, Whoo Kid, I believe your alien encounter there might have been what the experts would like to call a lucid dream. You were consciously awake while dreaming. And I got a question for Sam there.
Yeah.
Hey, when are you having Candace on your show?
Candace who?
Candace dick fit in your mouth.
I should have seen it coming. Got him. Got him. Should have seen it coming. Got him.
Yo, man, you can't make this abduction thing up. I was watching Twilight, man.
I don't know.
My God.
I don't know. All that dick lint. I think all that dick lint is clouding your brain.
So you never had dick lint on your dick, and then when you pee, your pee goes to the right?
No, I wear good underwear. I don't get dick lint.
And you fuck up the toilet bowl, you pee on your pants by mistake, your sneakers.
No. Sometimes after sex, the piss goes everywhere. But
what is that from? Like cum is in there?
Maybe there's a little globule stuck in there. That could be it. But never from. But I don't wear shitty underwear. That's my thing. That's something about me.
Okay.
You know, that's just kind of what I do. I started wearing the Tommy Johns, and it's amazing. Let's go to Thad in New Jersey. What's up, Thad? Thad.
Hey, Sam.
What's up, Thad?
It's actually Matt, but no worries.
Wait. What's your name?
Matt.
And Paul thought your name was Thad.
Where did that come from?
Well, maybe that comes from my large cock. I don't know.
Travis, could you ask Paul why he thought this gentleman's name was Thad?
Paul's screaming that he said Thad.
I told him to spell it too.
Listen.
Have fun with your new producer.
I don't understand. I've never witnessed a producer take a common name and hear it as the most. Nobody is named Thad. Nobody's named Den. How does this process happen in your brain, Paul?
He's busy misspelling someone else's name.
Oh my God, Thad. Well, actually, it's Matt. Well, that makes a lot more sense, Matt.
Anywho, jockey boxer briefs with the pouches, don't stretch, and no lint dick.
Oh, okay.
No dick lint. See?
What does it feel like? What does it feel like when you have it on? Explain what you're feeling right now.
With the Tommy Johns? It's almost like kind of spandexy, but not spandex. Like it
looks like you're a stripper or something.
Yeah, that's exactly what I look like. I look like a stripper that somebody would ask for their money back for immediately. Like, what the fuck? This doesn't look anything like the ad. I'm like, no, ladies, I did before, like 6 months ago. You should have seen me.
Pop out a cake or something.
No, it's a little like it's a little spandexy, but it's not like spandex. It's airy. It's like it's the type of thing that moisture would flick off of. Yeah. Doug in Kansas City.
It looks gay.
It's not.
Oh, okay.
It makes me look very, very sexy.
I see.
Yeah. What's
I
up, buddy?
just kind of wanted to call and plead the case for Banana Republic underwear.
You know what? I respect Banana Republic.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Well, that's because you love chains. Like you just Gap, Banana Republic, Old Navy, whatever works.
Well, the Gap do own Banana
But Banana Republic is like the golden. That's like the Cadillac.
Mm-hmm. That shit is hard.
And this is my third time calling, so geez, not.
There it is. There it is. You all make it through. Well, I hope a lot of you make it through as well for the big Sam Roberts Daily Show, which starts Monday, noon Eastern Standard Time here on XM 103 Sirius 206. Who Kid, I never got to play this for you. Anya Marina, you know who this is?
Nope.
She came in here a few weeks back, and she did a cover of Whatever You Like by T.I.
She sung it? No.
She sung it. She's
shit.
Her voice and acoustic guitar. While we still have a minute, let me play this song for you. Anya Marina, of course, will be making her return at some point now that the show's daily. Plenty more time for her to come on. But listen to this cover that she did a couple weeks ago here on the show. Let me just get it going here.
Stacks on deck, Patron on ice. We can pop bottles all night. Baby, you can have whatever you like. I don't have to play the whole thing. I was just wondering if you
can play it. Couldn't let you leave, Whoo Kid, today without letting you hear that.
That was hot.
You liked it.
I loved it.
Sexy, right?
That shit is crazy.
Incredible.
Yeah.
She'll be back. I told her, number one, because she replaced the N-word with brothers. I said, just leave the N-word in.
Yeah,
it's cool.
Keep it real.
And I told her the streets will respect her for it. Don't you think they will?
I got to send that to T.I.
You think he'll like it?
Well, he'll love it.
All right. I'm going to give you a copy. Actually, if you want to see the video of her performing that, maybe I'll just send you the video.
Send me that and I'll have him tweet it.
Yeah, definitely. You can get it at youtube.com/notsam.
Chiz on himself.
Or notsam.com. She's going to be back up here in the coming weeks. She's either working on some kind of Drake or Nicki Minaj cover just for the show.
That's gangster.
Yeah. I told her this is where the money's at.
That was very smooth.
It was, right? It was
hot.
sultry and sexy.
I felt like, I don't know, like I was something glowing in my pants.
Right. I thought Nicole's titties were back in here for a second.
I really felt like sexual.
Yeah, me too. Let's get sexual together, Whoo Kid.
No.
All right.
Get out of here.
Just trying to read the vibe of the room, and apparently I was incorrect.
See ya.
Well, listen. See ya is where we're going. Show's over. We're out of time. Monday, not tomorrow. Monday.
My long just tweeted me.
Your lung?
My long.
Your long.
Yep.
Who?
My long dick.
Oh! Got him!
Got you, nigga. Sorry.
As of Monday at noon Eastern Standard Time, noon on Monday, Sam Roberts Show is live every day here on Opie Radio. So tune in at noon. I don't have anything planned yet, but I'll figure something out next week. Whoo Kid will be there at points. Nicole will be there at points. I got all kinds of stuff planned. So definitely, you're going to want to be a part of it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Noon Eastern Standard Time on Monday. The show starts live. Thanks for hanging out again, Whoo Kid.
Can your fans hashtag We Believe You about my abduction on my Twitter?
Tweet at DJ Whoo Kid.
Hashtag We Believe You.
Or hashtag You're a Liar.
I think We Believe You.
One or the other one. And of course, you can get me at Not Sam on everything. And we will see you on Monday.
Hell yeah.
Bye, everybody.